and mateys, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Wednesday night and continuation of the NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by That Towing Company. We're at the Virtual World Center of Racing in Daytona, and this tonight is NASRA Qualifier number 10. If you'd like to know more about NASRA, go to North American Sim Racing Association.com. I'm Wesley Outland, the redneck announcer himself from the door banging download. Jacob Reeves is here. Bigglestein Hopton, the one-man Aussie creator, digital director of this chaos and mayhem on iRacing, is punching the buttons. And Jacob, one more night of qualifying races before these last chance qualifiers set the field for the duels tomorrow. How you doing, man? Good afternoon. Good evening.
Very, very good. Wesley Outland, good evening to you. Good evening to Dean as well. Good evening to everybody. Long day. Ready to get see some awesome racing. And like you said, last shot right here as far as the qualifiers go. It's going to be an interesting one right here, Wesley.
And we'd like to welcome y'all that are joining us on CRN, Redneck Announcer Radio, NASRA, and the field is set. Let's introduce the starting lineup for qualifier number 10. As the field will be showing here in just a moment, the grid when they're rolling. We're actually trying to get that to you. I know Kenneth McCullough, Richard Elliott look like they're going to be on the front row.
Formation left. For some reason, there's no grid.
Do we have a grid?
Yeah, there it is.
I guess we're going to go old school,
Yeah,
I guess. There
now.
we go. There we go.
Wow.
Kenneth McCullough and Richard Elliott will make up the front row on row number 1. Row 2 finds Danny Barnes and Asher Little in the Sundrop car. How about that beautiful looking machine? Row number 3 here at Daytona, Adam Newton. There he is. First time we mentioned him tonight. And David Colbert right there on the outside of the 41. Row 3, row 4, Joshua McCullough, one of the PGR Esports MMS drivers, and Brandon Wallace. Top 10, Jacob Reeves will find Owen Scrage, followed by Charlie Morgan in that number 69.
And then right behind him, you got Jeffrey Goodpasture and Michael Sturgill Jr. making up row number 6. Row 7, you find Matthew Patton and Robert Richardson. The 4th, I'm pretty sure it's not the 4th, but Robert Richardson anyway. Buzzy Mongo, Chris Blanchard with That Towing Company for row 8. Row 9, right behind them, be 17th and 18th, Josh Nelms and Dave Calvert. And rounding out the top 20, you find Dana Ryan, obviously with that one cool-looking paint scheme, and Peyton Johnson is outside.
Dustin Shepard, Brian Chew, and the mellow yellow colors right there at row 11. Row 12 will find Sterling Thies, followed by Max Denda, the Hey Dudes, Dude Wipes entry. And we got row 13, Mark Vondale, Tucker McClendon right there alongside. Row 14, Dustin Cowan, and William Haley with a pretty looking throwback to Petty. And then you got Curtis Banks, Cameron Craighead, row 15. There's your top 30. Any other takers? Nope,
No,
that's it. Raul Meza in the back. Everybody else is on race control, including Cody Knott, TJ Moore, Brady LaBeouf, Joshua Suss, all on race director roles. There's the information for tonight. It is 50 miles, 20 laps, one attempt at a green-white checker, like we've done, which it feels like Groundhog Day since Sunday. Partly cloudy conditions, 77 degrees outside, track temp at 79. Northeast wind at 2 miles an hour. And we're under the lights tonight, by the way, Jacob. If you remember the other day, we started at night. We go to day, night, day. Now we're back at night here for night 4.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely beautiful weather. I mean, if I may, let's go ahead and let's just start the night off right, honestly, Wesley.
We got beef.
This weather is absolutely beautiful. I wish it was up here in Northwest Georgia. This is absolutely beautiful. 79, 78. And, well, we're hearing it's good in Australia, too, but it ain't worth a damn up here in Northwest Georgia. But, I mean, beautiful weather. The nighttime, it just, I mean, it's going to be a good one right here. I mean, it's going to be a good night of racing. I got a feeling we're probably going to see some stuff that we probably haven't seen over the past couple of nights. This is going to be very, very, very interesting.
Be a good one. Remember, another 6 positions up for grabs to lock yourself into the duels. We've been kind of giving out the information of the last chance qualifiers for tomorrow night. We'll let you know all the details on that. But for right now, Barney, iRacing flagman, ready to unfurl the green flag. It is go time. Wednesday night, NASRA qualifier 10 is underway. PGR Esports number 03, McCullough, getting the jump on everybody. At speed, down the back straightaway. We're all settled in as they work to get the full song on the back straightaway, Jacob.
Yeah, McCullough Jr. down there on the bottom side. Danny Barnes lined up with him. A lot of scattering going on back there in the back.
Whoa.
Damn, one of them got knocked sideways down below the double yellow line, able to save it. We're staying green, but whoever that is back there is absolutely screwed, and I believe that might be Patton as everybody gassing up and going off 3 and 4.
Through the tri-oval, lap 1, give it to McCullough. Kenneth McCullough Jr. leads the opening go. You got Barnes in tow. So is Newton, one of our regular NASRA guys. And that Murph's Magical Creations, number 3 position. He's in third as they work the back stretch and we're single file.
And Adam Newton trying to slide up here, trying to make a little something happen. Wesley, we've been watching, obviously, Adam Newton and everything that he has done here in NASRA so far throughout the seasons with the Friday night and the Monday night series. This could be one of those nights where we see the Bulldogs slip slide right on up into the position to lock himself into the duels coming to Friday night.
Yeah, where is
Here
that?
comes the field down across the start-finish line. McCullough, Elliott, Little, Barnes, Newton, top 5 as we, again, watch them rumble back in the turn number 1 and 2. Watch now Newton. He got a little wiggle there on the Barnes, Savannah, Georgia driver. That allows Elliott to get up in front as they work off 2 again, and we're 3 wide like a pyramid starting.
Yeah, Little up top trying to get the shove, trying to get anybody, if anybody will. Calvert finally finds him, latches on, third lane starting to work up here on that top side. But Little trying to hold on every little bit, but Calvert wearing him out. Then you see the Bulldog down there, McCullough Jr., Elliott, and Barnes trying to give chase, third lane starting to move.
Through the tri-oval, and that third lane, as we just were mentioned by Jacob, is trying to get formed. All the while, they still stay locked to try to stay in the middle lane. All this happens with McCullough still leading the opening go. Elliott back to second. Here comes those 2 or 3 or 4 cars on that third lane down the super stretches. We work lap number 3.
Yeah, and that outside lane looked like it had a little something going on about a lap ago, Wesley Outland. But I'll tell you this much, the field here in qualifying race number 10 showed them that they ain't got a damn thing going on the top side. It is dead. Middle lane, low lane, they're the best lanes. McCullough Jr. and Elliott lead them off turn 4.
A rumble through the stripe with now McCullough in the lead. Here comes now a new leader. Here comes Asher Little in that green line, green 101. He'll now power to the number 2 position. He'll set his sights on McCullough's back door. Little right behind, Elliott in the back as they work in 2.
And one thing about this one, Wesley, you know, I might end up jinxing this damn field, but everybody seems like they're kind of calmed down. Hell no, they didn't. 4 wide back there for, I believe it was about the 8th or 9th spot. Curtis Banks was there. McClendon was there. They were 4 wide. Just as I was fixing to say everything's calmed down, they went 4 wide. I ain't saying it again.
You kind of jinxed it there.
You did.
Asher Little from Kannapolis, North Carolina, up to the number 2 spot. And keep an eye on Barnes and that 07 machine from Owasso, Oklahoma. And there's David Calvert. Calvert from Clover, South Carolina. He's been running all week this week to try to make a good spot. Right now, best spot he's in 5th. Newton falling back to 6th. Those transfer into the duels all the while. It is McCullough.
Wesley, this third lane is trying to form up. I mean, everybody back there is trying to get something going, and there's the third lane back there. We'll get a spinner, and Sir Pro Caution is out. Buzzy Von Gold involved.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Buzzy Mongold and Raul Meza. Mongold, Meza. Blanchard might have got a piece of it. He tries to scamper away from it. Caution in between turn number 3 and 4. Jacob, you saw it happen as we are under our first Serve Pro Caution qualifier, race number 10 in Daytona.
Yeah, it was a little bit up the hill right here. You see them? They looked like they was going 3 wide. Somebody got tagged on the bottom side and got set up the racetrack. Might have been that car right there that we're going by, the 01, Josh Nelms. That might have been the one that really caused a whole lot of issues. Yeah. Maybe Max Dinda could have possibly been right there in the middle of that with the dude wipes. May ended up having to wipe something when he got done spinning around right there. But look at this, stack up, Banks sliding back. See what happened? Yeah, it was right there in front of Dinda where all hell ended up breaking loose.
48.
Peyton Johnson in the 15, a little bit of love tap here or there. But I believe it might have just been a little bit of a stack up with everybody going into the corner, Wesley. We've seen it numerous times where they go into 1 or go into 3, where everybody just stacks it up. There's Peyton Johnson. We'll see if we maybe can get another angle, because Peyton Johnson was right there in the midst of it. You see right there with Dinda and others right there getting a little bit stacked up. But right here's where you're going to see it. Yeah, it was just a huge stack up right there. Johnson tried to get on the brakes. And then obviously Dinda ends up tagging him, and it was just literally an accordion effect all the way through the field, which brings out the first caution here in qualifier 10.
Give props to Peyton Johnson, right? He took a shot from the back in the 15 car and somehow saved it. Still fighting as you're still riding with Peyton Johnson. You see entering on the bottom of the apron and still on the wheel to keep that car straight and narrow. Look at the perfect precision he did to keep that car from not sustaining any more damage than what just happened. Yellow flag out here at Daytona.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Daytona and night number 4 of the road to the King of Daytona for the NASRA 500 back here. And we want to ride on board, if we can, real quickly, Dean, with Chris Blanchard. They're asking us to go on board with Chris Blanchard with what happened with him on the accident, as we are still under the caution flag. Field is on the Daytona Super Stretch, so we still got time. And one of our great fans, B Square, I believe that's Brandon Broadfoot, he said, right on board with Chris Blanchard. Let's take a look and see what his cockpit looked like right here, Jacob, of what his view was. Wow.
Oh, look at this. They get a little bit of a love tap on the outside, but there you see Nelms just kind of slide right down the track. Dinda slides right down the track. That right there, Wesley, I've said it time and time again, when you go to these super speedways, or at least when it's me, if there's a wreck in front of me, I always want to try to be on the bottom side, because you've got that area, you got that big, huge area down on the bottom side, which is called the apron, that you can use to your advantage to try to get away from people. But when you get in the corners, it may not be a bad idea to be up on the top side like Blanchard was, because gravity comes into play. Believe it or not, 31 degrees bacon, the damn cars is just going to roll right down the hill.
Indeed. Quick step away for a commercial. When we come back to green as the lights are off on the pace car. We got time. More from Daytona. Stay with us. We're only in qualifier. Race number 1 of the night in qualifier 10 if you're keeping track.
I just wanted to hear my rock music.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to hear that rock music.
Woo!
I want to get everybody motivated.
Rocking out with Jacob.
You know what you're gonna get out when you rock out? What do you rock out with?
You rock out with your cock out.
Yeah, hey!
Apparently, Jacob doesn't know about that line, I guess. I don't know. How old we are.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Rock out with your cock out, brother.
Yeah, I'm getting you some pictures, dude.
Jacob has to keep in his pants these days. You know, he's a married man.
That's right. He's married. He's got a kid. He's got to be professional. Can't speak nasty. That baby be thinking that daddy's a nasty bitch. That daddy's a
Yeah, I'm trying to get Dean some pictures. We had his 6 months.
He's recording.
All
right, 5,
did he
4,
dig in the
3,
cake?
2, 1. We're live.
Oh, rocking it out on the NASRA 360 Racing Network as we welcome you back to the qualifier number 10. This is the NASRA 360 Racing Network qualifying 10. CRN, Redneck Announcer Radio, Jacob Reeves, Wesley Outland, and Finkelstein Hopton. The sights, the sounds, the images. Don't forget that like and subscribe. Remember, that's paramount because that's how you'll know when we go live again, especially for tonight, because there will be 3 different broadcasts. When we do qualifier 11 and 12, there'll be different broadcast files. So, pace car is in. We wrap up our first Serve Pro caution. As we bring the field back inside the United Rental restart zone. Green flag in the air. Cola, River Little, and Barnes. Elliott, Newton, your top 5. It's a scramble to catch the 0-3. He's up the banking again in turn 1 of the whole shot.
Yeah, McCullough Jr. exactly where he wants to be. He started on the pole, and that's exactly where he would intend to stay. Asher Little right behind him. He's got different plans with Daddy Barnes, obviously Adam Newton, Richard Elliott, all these old boys got different plans to try to dethrone that 0-3. Still coming up to the halfway point here in qualifier 10. Still a lot of time left. And check it out. Top side, we got a little bit of love tapping going on behind them. McCullough, double 0-5, trying to make something happen. Little slides up. McCullough can't put the block on him.
There was a shuffle, shuck, and jive. Now they go back side by side. Put Little down to the lead. He'll power in front of McCullough. Little now has Elliott to the outside. That's Richard Elliott's car, the Silver Machine. He'll go up to the top. He'll battle for the lead with his Ford in turn 1. Halfway, by the way.
Elliott and Little, 2 names, believe it or not, Wesley, that is pretty damn big in NASCAR. Elliott with the Elliott family and Little, believe it or not, Chad Little. If anybody ever thought about it, yeah, it was a green car, but it was a John Deere car for some of you old school fans. McCullough shoved Elliott, takes him all the way to the front, and now Charlie Morgan going side by side with Asher Little. Damn, Elliott almost loses it off 4. Here comes McCullough.
What a big save there for Elliott as he had a big stack of traffic behind him. Opened the door now to the outside lane. Here comes Morgan. He'll carry also Tucker McClendon with him. Little second lane going, not a third lane. They're door to door, back up into 1.
Yeah, that third lane may end up trying to formulate one way or another. If somebody back there in the back, you get about 3 or 4 of them that can really latch on and make a hayway. Some of these guys in the middle will attempt to jump up and try to make it happen. You see one back there trying to make it way on the right side of your screen, but actually he is going backwards in a hurry. Elliott, McCullough, Joshua McCullough, that is, side by side for the lead. And now you got Little behind them and the other McCullough right behind them as well as they work their way off of 4.
Cola back down to the inside. Man from Savannah will now go back to the number 1 spot. Push with Little. Push with another McCullough family member on the bottom. Elliott hung out to dry, or is he? He's got Morgan. He's got McClendon. And they start to pull and make some momentum work on the outside lane as they work. It's off on down going top side up again. The safe for Barry and the Napa car in 2.
Everybody holding on for dear life. Third lane starting to roll back there with Mark Vondell in the Napa car trying to make something happen. Now a couple of others going to jump up to the top side. Looks like that was Dustin Cowan. Actually, no, that was Curtis Banks. He said, see you later, alligator. I ain't getting into the middle of this damn thing. He'll go all the way to the back. Morgan leads them off turn 4, but Elliott, McCullough, and McClendon giving chase.
All still stay right there in file with one another. Morgan down to the inside. He'll now lick his chops and have the opportunity to lead them in this race. Right now, 7 to go. McClendon with help. He's got some help with the machine of Cowan behind him. Also Ryan, outside lane, trying to get formed. Nothing there. It's Morgan powering on the bottom in 2.
And there's a lot of movement going on. Oh, no, McCowan might have got into him. it. We got a spinner. We got them all rolling around on the backstretch. Looks like a mini parking lot, mini Walmart parking lot. Everybody scatters trying to get around the drivers. And there's your pole setter, Kenneth McCullough Jr., smack dab in the middle of all of it, middle way down the backstretch here at Daytona.
Looked like Cowan bounced off of McCullough, and then all hell broke loose from there. Watch the replay. There's Cowan's car into a number of other cars on the inside. That's the orange Home Depot car. Other ones caught up in it. It looks like Adam Newton is one of those cars down below the bottom of the apron of the deck, and everyone else is caution out again, Jacob, in turn number 2. You saw it happen.
Yeah, and I believe, honestly, I believe Cowan might have got a love tap, got tagged in the back end. Don't think he got loose. We'll see right here. Dana Ryan right behind him. Obviously, in the one car, like you were talking about, the Josh Richards car, going to get right on the back end of that 20 and just send him right around. There's McCullough Jr., just innocent bystander. Damn, I don't know, Wesley. I mean, he might have tagged him. He might have just got loose and spun around and got him.
And by the way, I said it was Adam Newton. My apologies. It was the number 7 of Danny Barnes. Those cars look very close, similar to one another. But Adam Newton did miss that accident. Here's a look at a replay from another angle again.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate to see, just how that ended up working out. And then, I think Ryan, he got in to Cowan just a little bit, might have tagged him, but then again, it was so close.
No,
believe it or not, might be an old school saying right here. It might have took the air off his spoiler and spun him around right there as they were coming off of turn number 2 when Cowan just got loose and got sent around.
Yeah, keep an eye on the orange number 20. It's the orange 20 of Cowan.
That is
it's
orange
right there
20
in the Home
Cowan.
Depot car.
Yeah.
So watch him again.
It's not him, but it's up the road. Have a look.
Watch this one more time as we go down in the corner.
Yeah, see?
No, it's right there.
Yeah.
What?
But Cowan doesn't get the cause of the accident.
No, I think you're showing the previous wreck, though, Dean. You're showing the previous accident.
Oh shit!
Yeah. You're behind.
Apologies.
Catch up. There you go. What the hell's wrong with you? You've been working too many nights. Watch this again. All right, here we go. Now watch it. Here's Cowan. Now you're caught up. There it is. That's Dana Ryan. There you go. Right there. See? And bam. I think he got
loose. I think he got loose, and then when he got there was contact. Ryan got into Cowan and set him up the hill, and I think Cowan was just trying to get back down, and then he just got a little bit, just a tick loose before Ryan. We'll see it real good right here on this one. Yeah, we'll see what he does right here. There's contact. I mean, he was beating the hell out of him coming off turn 2. I mean, you can look at it either way and go 50-50 on it. Donna either got him and spun him out, or he got loose. Either way, contact was sent into Cowan and sent him around, but it was, believe it or not, it was too close to call. That's the way I'm going to look at it.
Well, drivers involved in that accident. We'll take a look real quickly at the damaged vehicle policy clock and how much time it's taken for these guys to fix them.
Still drivers in pits.
Not many, right? Chris Cinnamon's on pit road. Max Dinda is in. So is Josh Nelms. There you go. There's the 51. I think of Days of Thunder when I see Brian Chu's car, the mellow yellow car. There's Kenneth McCullough. What might have been for him. His car looked really, really good at one time. And now involved in an accident.
What's Buzzy doing?
Buzzy Mongold's on pit road. So,
he's not in pit box properly, but Buzzy. Yeah.
What does that say? Pink Whitney? Pink Whitney? There's the Brickyard car. Is that Brady LaBeouf?
That's the boss.
Yeah, Brady's car on pit road.
Pick on the boss. He'll get you in trouble.
So I guess Brady's racing, or they accidentally had him grid. I figured he would be doing race director operation roles and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
he is.
I think he parked his car down there for sponsorship opportunities. I think that's what it was. I believe that might be what it is.
He's been there for 20 minutes.
That's a show car. That's a show car. That's a show car, I think.
The Brickyard, they've sponsored some races in the past, obviously. The Brickyard out of Louisiana, and I love the logo, man. It looks like the state of Louisiana with bricks. I like it. All right, there it is. Hit that QR code if you ain't got signed up. By the way, tonight is qualifier races 10, 11, and 12. Tomorrow night is the last chance qualifiers. Jacob, we are counting down the days to Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, Saturday will be here before you know it, literally. I mean, we'll get through all these qualifying races. We'll get through the LCQs tomorrow night, and then obviously into Friday will be the duels, and then going all the way to Saturday night. And Wesley, like you mentioned last night, I believe it was, all our races is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time start time, except for Saturday, which is a early start time at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So, I mean, just make sure you get yourself lined up. Make sure you hit the hit the like, hit the subscribe button, keep up with everything going on. Get yourself ready for the King of Daytona come Saturday.
Don't miss a lap of the action.
Hail to the king, baby.
And we are getting ready for a restart as the lights are off on the pace car. We'll get ready to go back to green. We are still in the regular scheduled distance. They'll come back to the line. It will be 3 laps to go. If there is another late race caution, then we will have another attempt at a green-white checker. If the leader takes the white flag, the Darren's Detail and Shine 1 to go, then the race is official. Checkers or wreckers?
Wreckers.
Or, as I say, wreckers to the checkers.
Or Wesley will sing karaoke.
Or I'll sing karaoke. Let's go. Slow ride. Take it easy. Pace cars in. Here we go. Morgan ready to bring him on the gas as we go back to racing. Gotta love some fog hat, man. Slow ride. Right. Morgan, McCullough, fog hat. Morgan, McCullough, Elliott, all single file as they work back into tournament 1 and 2 there, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, and Wesley, maybe it's a slow ride right now, everybody getting up the full song, but eventually, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty here in qualifier 10, we may end up going from fog hat to ram jam, jamming out to the Black Betty, trying to get it going, get it rocking and rolling, bam, 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 all of it here at Daytona. McCullough up top, Joshua McCullough, that is Charlie Morgan, bottom side, Tucker McClendon there as well with Richard Elliott, Asher Little, Max Denda, all of them vying for the win here in qualifier 10 as we got him tagging and spinning off 4.
That's right.
Fuel,
No.
give me fire, give me that which I desire. 2 to go. Caution's out. We're going into overtime. Caution out. Yeah, that was a little Metallica drop line right there. Boy, I dropped bombs.
Good job.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Oh. Then all hell breaks loose. Look at the pace car catching the field. And we are under yellow flag. Thank you. I'm here all night. There we go. Watch this again, Jacob. You saw it happen coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, just getting a little bit loose right there. A little tag 'em and bag 'em is basically what happened right there. Max Denda gets involved. Other drivers sliding down to the bottom of the racetrack trying to miss it. Some of them even took the lawnmower route, which I mean is go through the grass and just send it and pray like hell that you cut a little grass and not slide up and end up getting hit in the you know what. And then some of them also going down pit road. You can do that to try to miss the wreck. Up the road, it's Adam Newton, the one that gets tagged and gets set around and gets set down into Denda. And then there's Calvert. He gets involved. But Adam Newton gets tagged off of turn 4, and then he comes down and gets tagged. It's like I said, tag them and bag them. A lot of them get tagged here this evening.
This time it was Adam Newton caught up in it. Watch this again. He's right behind Little. Elliott, they're in front of him. There you go. There's a 41. There's a bump there.
Oh, sorry. Trying to change the camera.
And nowhere to go into the 48. That's the 41 of Sterling Feast, I believe it is.
Does he believe in unicorns?
Oh, boy.
Josh Nelms, another one, gets involved as well.
Man, that's what happened. Nowhere to go for Dave Calvert. My apologies. I think I said Sterling Feast. It's actually Dave Calvert. Dave Calvert into Newton, and then into the 48 machine. And that, of course, is Max Denda. Caution is out. Well, overtime, one attempt coming up. Here's the rules. They got to take the white flag. If they don't take the white flag, then the race is a field is frozen under caution. If not, then we will race on to take the white flag. If they take the white flag, Jacob, they race back to the checker, crash to the checker, whatever happens. If they get that white flag, we know they're crashing or racing back to the finish.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one thing I love here on iRacing, obviously that doesn't happen in real life, and I know they do it in real life. You know, if they throw a caution on the last lap, obviously it's for safety reasons and all that good stuff. But on iRacing, you know, it's, you know, they wreck. And, you know, hey, white flag, baby, it's gas up. And and honestly, the next flag is going to be the checkered flag. So they don't care at that point. So, you know, if you can make it to the white flag, if y'all want to wreck like hell on the last lap, wait till you get to the white flag. And then after that, you can wreck all you want. But let's get a green flag finish in. Let's get it for all 3 races here tonight. Give the fans something to see here.
Not done
gentlemen, I have an announcement of one of the upcoming new stars of NASRA. Okay, you got to look out for this young gun.
Dean Humpton, what are you talking about? What are we looking out for?
This young gun is going to be the superstar of NASRA. So look out, everybody else. He's coming on the screen right now. There he is. You look out for this guy, right? This guy is going to be the fastest man in any, maybe even road course as well, too, Jacob. But do you know who this young gun is? Because I'll tell you what, he's a superstar in the making.
I'm gonna tell you what. That's a good looking kid right there. That's my son. David.
Jacob, he got your hair too. He's got your hair early.
Yeah,
he's got your hair early.
Yeah, he's got the red hair from the family, and he's also got the green eyes of his mama, and he's got the attitude of mine and his mama. He's got both of them. He turned 6 months old today. We got him a little cake to celebrate.
That don't look like a little cake. I'm sorry. That looks like a half a cake that got annihilated, boy. Look at that. Yeah.
It's like Talladega, is it? What is it?
Well, I mean, it is half a cake, really. I mean, it is. You know, it's half a cake for half a year old. And, you know, he's into big race. You know, he's into race cars. He likes watching race cars go around and go vroom and make sounds and everything else. And so that's why we got the checkered flag going. And, you know, that's why it says halfway to one. You know, he turned 6 months old today, and in July the 7th of this year, he'll turn 1 year old. And he's an absolute blessing to me and his mama, and we just we just love him, man. We just love him. I'm happy to be his daddy. And son, I love you so much. We're so proud of him. He rode over the first time yesterday. Rode over for his first time yesterday, right before a day before he turned 6 months old. This kid's unbelievable.
Oh, that's awesome, buddy. Enjoy your 6-month birthday, little man. And obviously, I can tell you the conversations that I have with your dad, Jacob, over the years, I can definitely hear the joy in his voice. You remember that last summer, Jacob, me and you talked on the phone for, I think, about an hour and a half. I was on the road to another racetrack, and I just told you about what it's going to be like and what you're going to expect. And, you know, I told you, man, it's never going. Your life is never going to be the same again. I promise.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I've took a lot of advice from a lot of people, and a lot of people has told me this is what you're going to expect. This is what you're going to expect. Anybody out there that is in the process of getting ready to have kids, take it with a grain of salt, because half of what you hear, it ain't going to happen. But that's just how it is. But I appreciate all the advice that you've given me, and everybody else has as well. I appreciate all the advice.
I tried to give you the honest advice. I didn't try to sugarcoat anything, right?
I know.
The good, the bad, the ugly, a lot more good, I promise. As we go back to green, this is it. 5 miles remaining, 2 laps. Qualifier number 10, taking 6 into the duels. And right now we watch McCullough lead him into the corner, over Elliott, over Morgan. Someone has got to get something going on the outside lane. Right now, the bottom is the way to be denied. Here comes Morgan jumping out of line as I say that, going into 3.
Yeah, Morgan jumps up on the top side. He sees Asher Little back there. Asher, please go with me. Please go with me. He will go with him. He ain't got no choice. McCullough still leads. Morgan up to second. Morgan going for the lead off of turn 4. Please, God, make it back to the start-finish line so we can have a green flag finish.
Forming through the triover, McClendon and another car. Banks banging fenders. White flag in the air. Darren Seatel and Shine, 1 to go. Final time around. Morgan is in the lead. Little Peyton walking on. Is he going to turn 1 for the final time?
Will he make it back around? That will be the question, Asher Little. No, Morgan's blinking up at the front, leading the damn field. They're door banging. They're trying to hold on to it. They haven't wrecked yet, but everybody's sliding. A couple of them going below the apron. Charlie Morgan, Asher Little, Joshua McCullough. Who's going to make the move coming off of turn 4?
Tucker McClendon just went
Let's
from the
get loose.
penthouse to the outhouse.
What?
Morgan got turned.
Whoa,
There's
they're wrecking that
contact.
too.
McCullough and Little, they're crashing. Elliott's breaking out in front.
Fuck.
What the hell? Mark Mondale, the Napa know-how car, out of nowhere.
Whoa.
He's going to freaking win qualifier number 10. The leaders took each other out. The field imploded, and Mark Vondell is so excited he's about to run into the wall in celebration.
Wow.
Damn, baby, that's why we love to get a green flag finish here at Daytona or any of the super speedways, because once they take that white flag, Wesley, it's like we talked about, you have no idea what is going to happen. And damn it, if it did not happen right there, Mark Vondale coming out of absolutely nowhere, leaders wreck, and Vondale gets the win. Good Lord.
What a finish coming up. It's the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race winner's circle. Mark Vondale, Richard Elliott, and Chris Cinnamon, the Spice Man, on the podium. Watch this finish as you see cars scattering. Little into McCullough, McCullough into Little after Morgan got turned. Cars still slamming into one another. Anybody's got a shot to win it. Peyton Johnson almost got into Vondale. Mark Vondale scampered away. Richard Elliott lost ground. I think he had damage on the right front. And then Mark Vondale from Lake Placid, New York. If you've ever heard of the movie Miracle, that's where they played the Russians in the USSR movie Miracle in the Olympics. That is where he's from. And Mark Vondale has just won in the Napa Know-How Batteries Chevrolet Camaro in probably, so far, the wildest finish in the road to the King of Daytona for the NASRA 500. Unbelievable, Jacob.
Yeah, and the bad part is you got two other qualifying races after this one, and they're going to have to figure out how to top this one, and I don't know if anybody's going to be able to top this one. I mean, none of them have topped it all week. Guys in qualifying race 11 and 12 and all that, good luck, because y'all are going to need a hell of a lot of luck to try to see if you can beat that finish right there. That's one of the best finishes I think I've ever seen.
Let's go to it.
Now, as it is Mark Vondale. This guy has been trying since Sunday to run these qualifying races, and he has finally broken through and won. There they are. It's not official. It's not. It's
there it is.
Yeah, here it is. That's qualifying results. There we go. There it is. Mark Vondale, Richard Elliott, both from McCullough. Chris Cinnamon, the Spice Man. Always great to grab a word with our buddy from Canada. We'll talk to him in a moment. Curtis Banks, Dave Colbert, Brandon Wallace, Brandon Wallace, the 6 drivers. If they're not already locked in, they're in the duels on Friday night. Max Dinda, followed by Adam Newton, Peyton Johnson. Raw Meza with a finish. He's in the top 10.
And then right behind him, obviously, you got, Data Ryan sitting back there in the 11th spot with Jeffrey Goodpasture coming home 12th. Tucker McClendon ends up 13th. Asher Little, hell, he was up there looking like he possibly could win it. But all that wrecking happened, and Asher Little ends up getting a 14th spot out of this one. But Dustin Cowan saw him get spun around a while ago. He gets 15th. Matthew Patton ends up 16th. Kenneth McCullough Jr., what could have been for the 03, he ends up finishing 17th with Dustin Shepard finishing in the 18th spot. Rounding out the top 20 is Sterling Thies and Danny Barnes.
Rest of the finish, you know what we'll find, obviously Owen Scrage, followed by Josh Nelms. Then it's going to be Charlie Morgan, Joshua McCullough, Brian Chew, multiple laps down or more, including David Colbert. Then it's going to be Robert Richardson, Chris Blanchard, William Haley, Michael Sturgill Jr., Buzzy Mongold, as the way they finish at the end of qualifier, NASRA qualifier number 10. We're taking a break. Watch this finish one more time. Look at the way this shake rattled and rolled to the end. Mark Vondale, right place, right time. Look at all hell breaking loose in front of him. Down high, up high, down low, in the middle, 3 wide, sideways. Vondale went up against the wall. Missed Johnson. Johnson in the Newton. And somehow pulls away from Richard Elliott. And Mark Vondale wins qualifier 10. We talk to him at Daytona next.
That's good. That was good. Good work, gentlemen. What a finish. Woo! Take a deep breath.
Guys, stand by.
Reboot,
We're on break. We'll be
All
with
right.
you in a moment. Good job, Mark. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy.
Mother.
Ooh, what a crazy ass
Doesn't worry
finish.
about Mark. Mark just
Yeah.
goes, I'm going to the outside rather than the inside. Bye bye. 24
Yeah,
positions up. I'll take that.
I got a
Yeah, I
great
planned that
question for
long.
Mark. I got a great question for Mark when we come to the when we come to it. I got a great question for him. So
All right.
All transactions are final.
No refunds.
Yeah, all I was hoping to do is get top 6.
That was a thriller, yeah. And Richard and Cinnamon as well too. The Spice
Yeah,
Man.
cinnamon. That's awesome.
Spicing
pulled
his
that
way
one out of
32
my ass.
positions up too. Spice Man.
Hey, it worked, man.
Then I
reach
pulled
down
that
deep,
one out of
pull
my
it out of
ass.
your ass.
He just-
You reach down deep.
You
You reach in there deep
You
to get
always
it
got to
out
be
of there,
in
son.
it to win it, guys. You've always got to be in it to win it because anything can happen across the line.
Well, that's what
All
I
right,
was
you
telling
ready,
Danny
gentlemen?
Barnes before. Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And each
1.
guys. Oh, what a wild one. We have already been talking off air and said that's probably the wildest finish we've had so far for the qualifiers at Daytona, and it's going to be hard to top what just happened. And ladies and gentlemen, from Lake Placid, New York, Mark Von Dale from McCullough Motorsports, you are in the duels on Friday night. And man, I got to give you a round of applause because, dude, it's about time. You have been on the lineup entry list since I started announcing on Sunday night. And finally, you break through. This was what was your take of obviously the last couple of nights and finally sealing the deal to win this thing, man? It was it wasn't easy, was it?
No, not at all. Well, to start with, the first night I raced all 3 of them. Well, I raced every race, but the first 3 races I raced, I was in position to be top 6, and that's all I was shooting for at that time. And I'd get wrecked out on the last lap, or the first race actually, the first heat, I was in 11th place, and they didn't have the green white checker in place. So after lap 16, it got called. So I felt
remember
like
that, yeah.
I felt a little behind on that one. But then after that, and the funny thing is I was getting wrecked by a couple guys that are in our community.
Ooh.
So, but yeah, the first 2 nights I have a great time racing anyway, whether I win or lose. But the first 2 nights I had good nights. Last night was just terrible. It seemed like I got caught up in everything. And then tonight, coming to the end there, Danny Barnes was my teammate. He was right in front of me, and I said, Danny, my plan is to stay on the bottom and hope that somebody wrecks and we can miss them easier. Didn't they wreck? What do I do? Go to the top. And I thought, oh, damn. But then it opened right up for me. I got by Richard. Richard's my teammate too. And I was getting by him, and I was hoping it didn't come up. And he said he wanted to block me, but then he realized it was me, so he just let me go because he was a lot slower. So when I came across, I didn't even do a burnout, man. I was just ecstatic, you know. I never
I thought you were going to
expected.
crash the car. I really did.
Well, that's usually what I do at the end because I don't do anything. But yeah, it was a great race. I mean, I have a ball with this, and these guys over here at NASRA are awesome. This is set up great. I love the way they're running it, and hats off to them because it's a lot of work. I know it is, and that's about all I got to say. I'm getting out of breath.
Well, Mark, I'll keep it short and sweet. Obviously, you're up in New York and everything. Real quick question. Do you have a gas station anywhere nearby you? Because what you need to go do is you need to go buy a damn lottery ticket because you literally pulled off the move of the century. If you go buy you a lottery ticket, I think you might actually win a little bit extra money out of this one. Just curious. You got one around you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them around here.
Go get you one, baby. You're going to need it.
I'm a pretty regular at those too. And I'm as lucky at them. I was lucky at them as I was the first 9 races.
That's like
about the turn.
the equivalent. That's the equivalent of like being on friggin' E and knowing that your tank's about to run dry and you're sputtering and
Exactly.
spotting across the line. So, hey, listen, thank your Mark. Congratulations, man. We will see you Friday. We'll see you Friday in the duels. Congratulations, pal.
All right. Thank you, guys. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mark Vondell. Let's grab Richard Elliott, and Richard will finish second, teammate to McCullough Motorsports, Mark Vondell. And Richard, I think this is what your second runner-up, I believe now. Content with helping Vondell win? Your take of the wild finish there at the end, sir.
Yeah, I thought I was going to win that, and then I got hit from down below, and I lost some speed. And if you watch the replay, you can see me.
Yeah,
You got a
slammed
bump there.
into.
There's the
I
bump.
started
Yeah.
to move up, and then I realized it was Mark, and so I just held it straight.
Lucky you went on the inside. You
He
would've
can
been
get
up
in,
there.
and I'll give it another shot.
If it would have
Those
been
next two.
anybody else, Richard, would you have thrown the block on the 59? Or, I mean, if it would have been anybody else, would you try to hold them up, basically?
Yep. I knew Mark was. We had to get him in. If I throw that block and wreck him, so
I got you.
I just held it and let him go.
Take him.
Yeah, I mean, Richard, it's like you said, you've come so damn close to winning all these races. What's it feel like? I mean, just coming, especially, this is, I believe, your second or third time finishing in the second spot. How does it feel just to come so damn close to being able to win it, and then just out of nowhere, especially on this one, you got the damn lead off of turn 4, and then all of a sudden you get past? I know it's your teammate, but I mean, what's the feeling? Being so close and not being able to pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. These next two races, I may not even sniff the front, and you'll think, well, I should have thrown that block on Mark, but I'm in the duels, so we'll just see how it goes, and if I don't win one of these, we'll race hard Friday night.
You're in the duels regardless.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's the thoughts of Richard Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. Now 2 second-place finishes in the qualifier races. He got a second last night. Let's go grab now the Spice Man, our buddy Chris Cinnamon. He is a former NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series champion. Haven't talked to you in a while, Chris. Your take of surviving the crazy chaos that is the NASRA King of Daytona and locking yourself into the duels on Friday, sir. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year also.
Yeah, same to you guys. And I was just gonna say, I miss you guys. I miss having these chats. It's been way too long. But yeah, honestly, it was a horrible week for me. Just my own fault. Hardware issues. I missed the grid because I had to steal the VR headset off my kid's head because mine crapped out. I plugged his in. Settings were all off because it's a different model, and I was ready to throw the towel in. Thought we were done. Actually, I took that green-white checkered. I think I started in 21st. Even on that last lap coming into turn 3, I was still in 14th. So we just kind of pulled some luck out of our ass there, I think. Seas parted, we got third, and I'll freaking take it.
Yeah, you got to dig down deep sometimes to get to that luck, especially when you're pulling it out of that particular position. But, I mean, Chris, talk us through that whole deal. Talk us through that whole deal. You're going into turn 3, you see everybody wrecking. What's going through your mind? And are you trying to figure out where you want to be, where you want to go, or are you just holding it to the floor and just saying, you know what, screw it, let's just see what happens?
No, a little strategy. There was a couple guys who were just way too aggressive behind us and making moves, and just kind of waiting to see it play out. I knew there was going to be wrecks. I don't know why I went high because normally I go low. But that last wrecks, I went high and it worked out perfect. We cleared a couple cars, and yeah, after that point, you just keep your foot into it, hope for the best. It's a lot of luck here too sometimes, and we got that tonight.
Well, Chris, let's, man, thanks for your time. Obviously, it's always great to catch a word with you. Look at the way how you just drove up the outside and was easily able to get around those wrecked cars for third. So good luck on Friday. Appreciate your time there, Chris Cinnamon, the Spice Man. Have a good one.
Hey, appreciate it. I got to say thanks to the fiance Janelle. I had date night already planned Friday, and I got to cancel it now because we got the duels.
Just get her a little Tim Hortons. Let her sit down by the fire. while you race. Give her a nice little, cockpit view of what you're doing, and say this is why we're not having a date night. Okay, like we're hanging out with the boys. So
Well, you know what? We'll put the broadcast on the TV for her. She can see the best
There
of the
you
business
go.
watcher.
There you go. We'll give her a shout out. There you go, Miss Cinnamon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are our top 3 drivers to the podium. It's presented by, as always, Florida Cabinet Distributors for our post-race winner's circle. And Jacob Reeves, we're about to go off the air. We're coming back. That's why you need to like and subscribe and hit that bell, because we've got broadcast number 11 coming up. Qualifier number 11 presented by the Hot Lap podcast. But Jacob, wow, what a finish. Mark Von Dale finally breaking through. What a crazy race at the end, but he gets it done. And obviously, we'll get ready to reset and do it again.
Yeah, baby. I mean, this was a wild one, obviously. And one thing about it, we've heard a lot of them. Get high. Get high. Not trying to condone anything crazy, but get high when you're racing on these super speedways. Get up there on the top side. Apparently, that's where you need to be to try to miss these wrecks. So, everybody watch out for them in qualifying 11 and 12. Remember it, get high if you see a wreck.
And when we come back, we get ready for qualifier 11 for Brady LaBeouf, TJ Moore, Cody Knott, Dean Hopton on production. Redneck announcer Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outlet. Watch this finish one more time. All hell breaks loose off turn 4. Mark Von Dale trying to find a way to get through. He does it, and he wins.
Thanks, guys. We have to cut it because they're screaming to get this next one going. They're gritting already, and they're adding 2 pace laps. We're way behind.
We're trying.
This. I got to change this. It's one question each.
I did ask one question.
Did ask one question each.
Hang on. Is this qualified 10? 11.
This is qualifier 11.
This is 11.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Man, I don't have 12 set up. This is bad. All right. Fuck, I have to quit this too. Everything needs to be quit. I need to quit the session.
It is the Hot Lap Podcast Qualifier 11 is what it is.
Yes, sir.
We got faith in
And
you,
then
Dean.
What? Sorry?
So we got
qualifier 12 will be the butt kicker.
faith in you, Dean.
yeah.
You'll be out.
Qualifier 12.
Oh, I had the pay. I don't have the graphic for it from the fucking from the YouTube channel, but I'll go back and fix that. 11. Need the YouTube key. Got to put a YouTube key in every time. Remember, can't just hit go live. Stream key.
That's why this shit's so stupid. They should do it all at one time. Like
Well, you gotta
everything
let
should
him
be
know
one night with everything.
before We're doing it. We can't be just saying it now. It's not going to help me, is it, Wesley, by complaining about it?
Oh, I've already said it to him. I told him it makes no damn sense to try to do each one race at a time. It needs to be the whole
Well,
night with
remind
one
them
broadcast.
for next season, so we don't have to do it again. Because it's a little difficult when we're halfway through it, mate.
Don't nobody fucking listen to me.
I'm not even in the session yet. So watch.
That's just like they want us to talk to the damn
iRacing.
top 3. Before we only spoke to the winner. We only spoke to the winner.
If we push for time, you guys can read the chat, right? It's right there. It's chat room in the special events.
Yeah, but when we're
Cody's
live
get-
on the air looking at the screen, we're not looking at damn chat room, Dean. We're not
You gotta
looking
look
at
at it
this
as
shit.
well.
We're looking at.
Pull it up on your
we-
iPad. Put it on
I'm
your
not.
phone.
I'm looking at the damn broadcast and I'm looking at timing and scoring. I'm not looking at messages on Discord.
I've got 4 screens up here to keep an eye on stuff. I know.
I have one monitor. I don't have 4 screens like you do.
Why don't you use your phone? You got a phone? Use your phone.
I got
Why
my
don't y'all
iPad
use
up.
the damn broadcast chat like it fucking says? Show
It's
chat.
there.
There's a broadcast chat
Oh,
right
but
here.
That one's not as easy to use as the other ones. The other
Bullshit.
ones are actually easier.
Bullshit.
Well, I can use either.
I'm gonna fucking tell them to leave us the fuck alone and let us do what the hell we're doing, and stop stressing the hell out of us.
It's stressing.
Exactly what the
I'm
fuck
just
I'm
here.
gonna say.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
No, you can be silent all the hell you want to, Jacob. I'm telling the fucking truth.
Well, I mean, I know. I mean, this Do I need to play the beef
What
thing?
is what it is?
I mean, I know who that. I don't need to have anybody two-faced or whatever. I'm speaking on the fucking behalf of everybody. It ain't just me. You can be quiet all the hell you want to. I'm speaking on behalf of everybody.
Yeah, I know, but it is what it is. We just have to deal with it. It's just like, Chris. It's just like Will Smith's come up and slapped Chris Rock on the Oscars. You have to deal with the situation as it occurs. There is not planned. We're not planned for that to happen. Do you cut to an ad break? Do you put the
A lot of
camera
people think
away?
that shit was
Camera A,
staged.
camera B? Who knows?
A lot of people think
Like-
that shit was staged.
I know. I wouldn't be surprised.
It'll be
I thought it was
fine.
staged
We'll
at
get-
the start.
we'll be
We're going
fine.
live. Let's see if this key works. Hopefully it
Noise,
does.
engineer, sound.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. I'll get it. I didn't refresh training panes. So if that's all fucked up, so be it. I can't do anything about it. You guys are
All right.
ready? No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. So we're streaming. Good. 5, 4,
Let's come
3,
on there and go right to the
2.
lineup.
Okay. 1.
Welcome back to Daytona. As I'm understanding, cars are already on the grid because they're not waiting for us for qualifier number 11. Let's give you the starting lineup for the Hot Lap podcast. As you see, the cars are on the grid. Michael Sturgill, Ethan Eckert on the front row. Row 1. Row 2 will find the drivers of Matthew Patton and Dustin Shepard. Row 3 for the qualifier 11 will find, of course, Charlie Morgan and Axel Smith. Row 3. Row 4 on the grid will find Brandon Wallace and Dana Ryan. And your top 10, Jacob, will find the drivers of Richard Elliott, who finished second a moment ago, followed by Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, and then right behind them, obviously, in row number 6, David Calvert and Chris Blanchard, obviously, with that towing company, obviously going to make a shot at it. James Beard, Tucker McClendon with the Tennessee Volunteer colors. Good God. Row number 8, Miles Bagley
that
and
sounds so
Michael
excited.
Barksdale right there in row number 8. Row 9, Joshua McCullough, Kenneth McCullough Jr., brothers, teammates, going on right there, 17th and 18th, and Danny Barnes and J.R. Miller rounded out the top 20.
Rest of the order you'll see on the bottom of the screen with Creech and Richardson and others. The field is coming to the green flag. We're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Another 50 miles, 20 laps. Hot Lap podcast qualifier 11, green at Daytona. And we'll see now Michael Sturgill Jr., first time we mentioned his name tonight, in the mix, along with Ethan Eckert in the AutoZone colors, followed by Shepard and Patton, all down the back straightaway, all door to door as they go down the super stretch.
Yeah, and Ethan Eckert, obviously one of those drivers, we talked about it before, very, very aggressive on these super speedways. He's got Dustin Shepard lined right up on his back bumper. Dana Ryan back there as well, getting a little squirrely, top and bottom. Ryan almost lost it. Down the bottom side, Sturgill almost lost it. Ethan Eckert leads him off turn 4.
Somehow, even though they come close to losing it, they still hold it together. Here they come, rumbling through turn 4, tri-oval. At the line, put one lap in. It's now Ethan Eckert. Eckert will lead them. He's got Sturgill in tow. So is Patton. We're single file, and they rumble in the top 5 in 1.
Yeah, top 5 single file. Then they flip-flop back to double file. Charlie Morgan smack dab in the middle of that. Charlie Morgan looked very, very good in the last qualifier and looking pretty good in this one. Serve pro caution. Somebody with a spinner back there in the back. Serve pro caution is out for the first time here in qualifier number 11.
Flag will fly first time here as it looks like Michael Barksdale with a problem on the racetrack. The driver out of Wiley, Texas, puts us under our first serve pro caution in qualifier 11. Here's a look at a replay, and poor Tennessee colors involved.
I know
Yeah.
that breaks your heart to say. Anyway, I'm just trying to throw anybody under the bus. But Mark Barksdale, you see him 00, just trying to hold on, innocent bystander. Everybody right there in front of him. He ends up going sideways down on the apron. Other guys had to check up and tried to miss him. And all this going on with Tucker McClendon coming down across the nose of Joshua McCullough. McCullough was there. McClendon thought he could jump down, could not do it. There's Barksdale. I mean, both McCullough and Barksdale, hell of a saves on both of them to not just absolutely trash the cars, to be able to hold on to it, and everybody going by them, kind of looking like a Kyle Busch save over there on the 31 degrees of bacon here at Daytona. It could have been a whole lot worse than what it was, but still, serve pro caution out first one here at qualifier 11.
Yeah, first one out. Here's another look at a replay of it again. That's Tucker McClendon sporting the absolute college
Leave
team
it
that I
alone.
despise in all of sports. And there you see, obviously, McCullough into McClendon, into the wall. Look at that. Nowhere to
He
go.
saves it,
Bottom of
though.
the
He
apron,
saves
below
it.
the double yellow line, and then other cars slamming into the wall, like the 00, like the 333. And that is why we go under the caution here for the first time of the night. This is again the Hot Lap Podcast qualifier 11, yellow out in the early going.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Caution is out here at Daytona. Looks like it's going to take a few more laps to clear things up. First caution in the opening 5 laps. That'll let us step away from Daytona. We'll be back with more as, again, currently Ethan Eckert looking to lead the way here in qualifier number 11, but still a long way to go. Michael Sturgill, Matthew Patton, Charlie Morgan, Brandon Wallace, the top 5 as we step back, and we're back for the restart when we return from the World Center of Racing.
Wesley, I wasn't trying to piss you off a while ago. I was just trying to be funny. I was trying to.
I don't know, just some of the shit that you say
maybe.
makes me feel like you know want to put me on an island or make me be like I'm by myself. And I speak on behalf of everybody. I don't have to do anything on my own. I just I speak on behalf of everyone, all of us. I will say
Well-
something. I promise you. I'm going to tell them they're fucking wearing us out. They're stressing us. They want us to fucking put out a
Yeah.
professional broadcast,
You
but then they're
speak for
rushing
us,
us to do
that's
this,
why.
rushing us to do that. That's why I will.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I'm just over here. I mean, you speak, on behalf of us. I mean, if they've got, they want to ask. I mean, we're sitting here, we're trying, we're asking a question apiece. Just give us a minute. I mean, I know that they got everything scheduled and everything else, but shit runs long sometimes. It is what it is.
Oh, we're gonna go live,
I
guys.
just don't want to piss you off or nothing.
We're gonna go live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here at Daytona. Not done yet. Closing in qualifier number 11 and 4 laps completed. Biggles Dean Hopton. It sounds like he's eating a Vegemite sandwich as we are
I am.
working on production.
Really? He really is. Prove
I'm
it.
sorry. I had to pause my mic. I was sneezing. My apologies.
Prove it, Dean.
Yeah,
We still haven't seen
let
you
us see what
live.
your
Prove it.
Vegemite sandwich
You want me
looks
to prove it? I'll throw a Vegemite sandwich up there. I'm eating it right there. Look.
like.
No,
Don't fuck with the producer.
That's not him, by the way. Ironically enough, though,
Had to
that
do
little
that.
boy's name. Ironically enough, that little boy's middle name is Dean, though. Ironically enough, but it's not
He's
for
gonna go
Dean Hopton,
fast.
though.
He'll go fast.
Oh.
You gave your son the middle nickname, the middle name after the producer.
To the
Dean?
best producer and all that
Actually,
stuff.
it's after his granddaddy. It's after his granddaddy. He's named after both of his granddaddies, David Dean. So
There you go. Well, we'll get ready to try this again.
We got the
As
Fosco as well.
by the way, don't forget, coming up in about 13 days from now, it is the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, and it'll be the Prosper Engineering Roval 2 hours at Charlotte. We're gonna do this bi-weekly every Tuesday night, beginning on January the 20th, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. This thing has really grown with different practice races over the before the end of the year, Jacob, and there's a big buzz for it. I think our buddy Joshua Suss has created a monster.
Yeah, very good possibility. Obviously, I mean Joshua Suss, one of the wild characters, I guess you could say, in NASRA. Obviously, there have been funny stories and all that, and everybody's took shots at him. He's took shots at us and everything, but I think he has created a hell of a race league that's going to be happening on Tuesday nights.
Will be a good one. Field comes back into the United Rental restart zone through the gearbox. Green flag back out. We're back underway. Eckert on the restart over Sturgill. Patton right there. New names up in the front. How about Elliott and Morgan now with a solid top 5 as they rumble up to 31 degrees of banking in turn 1?
Yeah, I mean, they're making it work right here. Eckert trying to hold on up here at the front. Patton behind him. Morgan, Elliott, Michael Sturgill Jr. up here sitting in the 5th spot. Top 5 single file. He'll make it top 6, maybe 7 single file. Now make it 8 as Miles Bagley in the Wheaties car. He might have eaten him some Wheaties before he got this thing rocking and rolling. Sit back there in the 8th spot. Dana Ryan and Ryan Johnson, the top 10 as the inside lane is the place to be.
Rumbling off of turn 4. Look at that big gaggle of traffic behind them. In the back as the leaders are single file behind them. There is a storm brewing in the top 15 on back and more. And there it is. We got trouble. I knew all hell was going to break loose. Trouble in turn 1 or before they enter turn 1. And we got multiple cars involved. Caution out. Josh Nelms and others. Danny Barnes, yellow flag out for the second time on lap number 6 of this race now.
And just back-to-back pretty much on the cautions, if you will, Wesley. I mean, there you see it right here. Watch the instant replay. Working their way through the trial oval. Oh, baby. Little stack up right there. Just unfortunate, for all this right here coming out of the trial oval. Just unfortunate. Thank you, honey, for the Mountain Dew. As they worked their way off the trial oval.
Keep an eye on Carson Freeman, guys. The gold, red, and black car.
Okay,
the gold, yeah, that's the car they got caught up in it. Carson Freeman. Watch this in this pack right here. And Jacob, this is where it all got started.
Yeah, watch him right here. You see it on Carson Freeman right here trying to make it happen. Yeah, just kind of slides down. Thinks he's clear. He's not clear. He gets knocked sideways, comes down, hits the middle lane, tries to straighten it out. Joshua McCullough is there. The 15, Peyton Johnson back here trying to see if he can slide through it. May have made it through it. May have not have made it through it. A little bit of love contact, a little love tap. But Freeman goes sending and spinning. And Wesley, I've talked about that before. I've talked about these drivers having that spotter. Now, granted, if they've got a real spotter, like a real actual person, like their good buddy or their family member or their ex-wife or whoever's going to spot for them, tell them what's going on out there on the racetrack. You got a real person, you got a better shot of knowing what's going on. These spotters that's, the programming in the system, they are not the best. They are not dead on to be able to let you know you are 100% clear. So that's something a lot of these drivers got to keep in mind, especially not only tonight, but also for the duels if you make it on Friday night, and obviously with the King of Daytona, the NASRA 500 coming Saturday night.
Another look at it again. That's McCullough in front of them, and there's the contact, and around goes. Oh, man. You're on board with the machine of the number 4 car, as we mentioned, Carson Freeman. And that's from the angle for him, so. Caution out here as we're closing in on halfway. Ethan Eckert getting the zone, auto zone. His number 12 Ford is the leader right now up in that top position, amongst all those other sponsors like Maytag and Lib Bomb, Jack Link's Beef Jerky. Kibbles. He's going to mess with Sasquatch, Sylvania, Duracell.
Is that Kibble? Kibbles and Bits? Is that what he's getting right there on the back
Mowing.
of that damn thing?
No, that's Kitty. That's kid. It's kid.
Oh, is that D's? Oh, hell, I thought that was. Yeah, it is Kitty. Oh, okay. Hell, I thought they were bees. I was like, whoa.
Sweet old
Kibbles and bits back there on the back bumper.
Oh, look at all
Sorry.
those cars.
I've got
NASCAR.
no
There
car.
you go.
I
NASCAR
guess he
10
likes Formula
dude,
One.
he's promoting the PGR 500. By the way, don't forget about the Great American Sim Race for the PGR Esports program. Their event will be, I believe, in February, and that's the reason why, honestly, Jacob, that NASRA and the powers that be made the decision to run this first of the year, because a lot of other iRacing sanctioning bodies or leagues want to try to do their own Daytona deal, and we didn't want to compete against PGR, and they're doing their own thing, and obviously for that reason, that's why we started ours first of the year. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I've always looked at it like this. We're all a community. Each and every one of us is a community in this sim racing community, and everybody needs to somewhat work together to a certain extent. Granted, you're going to have rivals out on the racetrack. You're going to have rival shops and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, everybody needs to kind of come together and everybody be appreciative of what we have here. Everybody be humble for what we have here. And, so I agree, with the powers that be, not wanting to try to compete and try to say, oh, well, we're the better one, or we're the better one, or we're the better one. We're putting on our version of it. And Brady and Cody, well, mainly they're putting it on. We're just up here talking and shooting the bull. But that's the thing is, we're doing our version of it. They're doing their version of it. And, best of luck to them on their broadcasting and everything else. But that's why, like you said, Wesley, we're doing ours now. They're doing theirs then, because we don't want anybody competing and no hard feelings and anything like that. It's like I said, spread the love, baby. Everybody's got to show a little bit of love. I mean, hey, like I said, be humble.
Spread the love. Spread the love all around. As Ryan Johnson, there you see our buddy there in the BB Pub.
He's already in, isn't he? Ryan Johnson?
Ryan Johnson, I think he's already locked in, but obviously you can better your position. Don't forget that like and subscribe. Hit the bell. That's the most important thing. That bell. Hit that bell, because that's when we go back live again.
Which bell you want?
Hit that one? Not that one?
He's smashing glass. He's smashing glass again.
You want to hit a bell?
Yeah, we want to hear the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
We got beef.
You said bell.
There's a bell. That's the cowbell, isn't it? No more cowbell. We've had enough.
I don't hear any bells.
There's no cowbell. More cowbell. More.
Are you ever going to get sound effects for that, Dean? Like, seriously, you ever going to get sound effects for that when you pop that up?
Or for the moo?
Yeah,
we got the beef.
Yeah, the cow moo.
You
Right
got
on
that
the
we
side
got
when you pop
beef.
that up. No, but you can get the cows mooing, when you pull it up the graphic right there.
I
You can do
could
that.
just do it. I just improv it, my friend. I improv it.
Beautiful.
That's all I have. We're coming back for a restart.
We're performers. You have to improvise.
Here they come back inside the United Riddles restart zone. Yeah, there you go, baby. Back to green. This is like iRacing's version of the Nickelodeon NFL football game with the splat, the slime, and all that stuff all over the screen, right? With it. Eckert, restart on Patton. Morgan right there in tow. We're halfway, by the way. 10 down, 10 to go. They're in the back straightaway again on the restart.
Yeah, and Eckert leading them all the way down the back stretch. Patton right behind him. Morgan right behind him. Sturgill Jr., Brandon Wallace, a new name up here at the front. Dustin Shepard, Miles Bagley with the Wheaties car. A couple of them blinking back there. We got another third pro caution. It was a stack up going into turn 3. There you see it. 021 getting involved. Oh, bad spot right there. Mark Thompson getting involved, and a couple of them parked on the bottom of turn number 3.
And Barnes caught up in it again. So is the 109, the 9 machine. Watch this again.
9.
Oh, boy. Yeah, 9 means no in German. The 021 looks like he just lost 8. What in the
What
world?
happened there, Jacob?
Damn.
Like, he
What the
just
hell
lost
happened there?
power.
What is the 41 just slinging?
And the 41 is David Calvert. David Calvert had nowhere to go and slammed into the 021.
Yeah.
It looked like the 021 of
Is that a tech?
Mark Thompson lost power there, Jacob. What do you explain to this?
Well, I
Five's
mean,
up there, but
you know,
where's
a
41 just
possibility, maybe, you know, that maybe he's just
Oh.
lifting out of the gas, maybe just trying to slide back. It doesn't really look like everybody just took off and left him right there. That being Mark Thompson, he might have just got out of the gas. 05 probably wasn't expecting it, and he was already committed into the middle lane. And then obviously Calvert up there on the top side just kind of just in a bad spot, and everybody just kind of met in the middle. But it didn't really look like everybody in front of Thompson was just gassing up and just taking off and carrying on. It looked like he might have got out of the gas. He saw something and kind of freaked out a little bit. At least that's what it looked like to me.
Oh, who was it?
A little further ahead to the 021 car, and watch again as it looks like Thompson's car just before all this happened. Let's rewind it real quickly if we can.
Sure.
Rewind it real quick. All right, now watch this. Before this happens, it's got to happen around here. He's at speed, and I know slow motion's really not going to show that much, Jacob, but he really became under speed compared to everybody else. And then it's like, look at this. He slows down right there, right? And then look at everybody gang up on him there. There's the draft, and then that's when the Sega car, the 05, Josh McCullough, other cars, Calvert get into him. Wow.
I think he missed a gear.
Yeah, but if you rewind it back, look where Kenneth McCullough Jr. was in the 03, though, Wesley. You saw what happened. If we rewind it back, watch what McCullough Jr. does before the 021 hits it on the brakes. Watch what he does. He jumps down. He freaked out Thompson. He thought Thompson thought McCullough was going to cut him off. That's why it looked like he lost the power. He slid back. And the 05 and the 41, they're not expecting this. Just stacks them up. And all that ended up taking place. Innocent move. I mean, you know, nobody's fault really out of it all. It was just McCullough Jr. was going to jump down. He thought different, jumped back up. Thompson freaked out, got out of the gas, and it stacked everybody up. And then we got a big old wreck.
Real time, obviously in real time speed, and you can just see how fast it happens. Let's go on board with, I believe, Thompson, and just, you know what, actually the person we should probably go on board with would be Owen Scrage in the 05 car. So let's go on board with him, and in real time, in fast mode, and you just see how fast it is. I mean, you've got no time to panic. Watch. Don't think, just do.
Oh, that's so quick. What do you do?
And you could tell and you could tell from that onboard, just that little smidge that seemed like was slow-mo was in fast motion. Thompson just made that panic move when it looked like McCullough come down on him. And that's why what happened the way it did.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help really. You know, I mean, obviously Scrage had guys up his back end pushing him. I mean, maybe not pushing him, but they were so close to being behind him that Scrage, if he would have got out of the gas, he would have got run over. So, you know, I mean, matter of fact, 51 was Brian Chew. He was the one that was behind him. So, you know, if he gets out of the gas, then Chew runs him over. And then if Chew gets out of the gas, somebody else runs him over. It's an accordion effect. Nobody wants to get out of the gas because nobody wants to get run over. And quite frankly, I don't blame them. Hell, I wouldn't want to get run over out of the whole deal. So, I mean, I see, you know, why they didn't get out of the gas. I see how everything happened. It's just unfortunate how it happened.
By the way, I can tell you that we spoke briefly with Cody Knott earlier this evening, and he said the numbers are astronomical. Another great race, another great event for the NASRA family. I mean, I didn't even think about it, but honestly, it's like, hey, there's more entries than what there were last year because they have more qualifier races. And he's got a valid point, Jacob. And obviously, it's not done yet. Tomorrow night, the last chance qualifiers, and we still know of a good amount of drivers that are saving for
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got to give a huge, huge clap, with everybody involved right here that, obviously with Cody and Brady and, all of us and just everybody that's been involved putting this on all the way from Sunday night all the way to tonight. I mean, it has been a straight up huge success. Just like it was last year, it was a huge success. It's a huge success this time around. And according to Tristan Bruce, like he was saying last night, who knows? I mean, when we got B500 coming next year at Daytona, I mean, who knows? I'm just kidding. I don't think that's what it's going to be. No, it's not going to be that date. There's no way.
Did you say we got the beef? We got the beef. We got the chicken.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Tristan says. Tristan's thinking it's going to be the B500 next year, which it will not. I do not see it happening. But I mean, and you still got time to get in with LCQs, the duels, the whole night. Yeah, anyway,
after the conversation that I had with Jacob in regards to financial status, he really changed his tune. So we said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, no, we ain't doing that.
I'll sponsor it. We'll call it the Outback 500.
We'll call it the Outback 500. Oh, let's go back to green, everybody. Yeah, baby.
Oh, out of the line.
Oh,
Charlie.
Morgan did not go. Charlie Morgan did not fire on the restart. It looked like he might have missed the gear. And now you got Patton in the lead. Patton and Sturgill both in 3 cars, now up in the front. Wallace in the Valvoline 99 up top with Eckert on the bottom as they work in 2.
Patton trying to lead. Sturgill right behind him. Ethan Eckert trying to slide up here. Wheaties, old buddy. Miles Bagley trying to make a charge up through here, up 11 spots. And old McDonald might have had one hell of a farm. Larry McDonald, the 080 in the Toyota up there in the 6th spot. There for a second, looked like it was about 6 or 7 going to spread out. Pat closed right back in off turn 4.
Go back after him again. Here they come, all 4. Matthew Patton from Mechanicsville, Virginia, up in the Commonwealth State, now leading the way. 5 laps to go, by the way. We're in the regular scheduled distance. They're in turn 1, and it is Patton leading the charge over Sturgill.
Yeah, Patton tried to hold on. Sturgill right behind him. Ethan Eckert. There's the Wheaties, old buddy, with Miles Bagley. And how about Chris Blanchard sliding up here, getting in the mix? Oh, hell, here we go. They're looking 3 wide. They are door banging behind them. They are bouncing off the fence. 5 wide and still door banging. They are spinning. They are wrecking. We are under caution.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not wrecking. They're crashing. They have tore it up. Boy, I thought they were going to try to play patient, but that went out the window. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
To find it.
Well, another caution. It's out again. Let's see what happened.
See if we can get up here.
Let's see. They got 3 wide. Oh, wow. They were sideways as all get out right there in front of all these guys. I mean, it just kind of stacked up. Meza gets involved. That Brian Chew in the 51 was the one that got knocked around sideways just ahead of these old buddies and just tried to hold on. He might have got tagged in the back. He was probably lifting, didn't want to run somebody over. Like I was talking about a while ago, Wesley, everybody's scared to lift because they don't want somebody to run them over and knock them sideways. And Brian Chew up there at the front, there you see him with Buzzy Mongold in the 12 right there to the left side of your screen. That's where all this ends up happening. Ends up tagging him. See how everybody stacked up? Chew got out of the gas. Buzzy didn't. Ends up tagging him, knocks him around sideways. Everybody trying to hold on. Look at that. 5 wide at one point.
Yeah.
And they're still door banging and crashing and wrecking. Unfortunately, it ends up, yes, real men racing like Dean says, but unfortunately, it ends up bringing out a surf pro caution.
And that's real men racing.
Yeah.
Put on your big boy panties and go at it. Right there you go.
Balls deep, fucking down under Australian racing right there.
My goodness, he sounds excited. He sounds excited.
He sounds tickled to
Who else do we look at? Let's have a look at Buzz.
Oh, no, look at it again. It's Buzz. It's a spaceship, Buzz.
Too late, you're on beyond, says Buzz.
Bad part about that, I watched that the other day.
Because you got children now. You're gonna be stuck in Disney movies forever.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love cars and the TV show.
Yeah, look. So what's
Toy
happening
Story.
here, Jacob? We can go frame by frame if we need to.
Yeah, I mean, if we slide it back a little bit, Dean, we'll kind of see what happened because all this happened before this. Watch what happens. You got the top side rolling right up there with Dana Ryan. And now we go from right here. You got Brian Chew, you got Buzzy Mongold right here lined up and all this going on. Watch what happens. You got 2 or 3 on the bottom side. They start to slide up. Then Ryan slides up. Everybody starts stacking up. Chew sees it. He gets out of the gas. Buzzy ain't able to get out of the gas. He ends up tagging him. 62's right there behind him. Nowhere near any of it, but then eventually he gets involved in it. Brian Chew trying to hold on. They come down. They door bang. They're trying to hold on. Eventually, they go 5 wide. But it was moves up at the front of guys trying to make a charge, maybe in team chat. Hey, we're going to jump to the outside. We're going to try to make a run to try to get up here to the lead this damn thing. And unfortunately, it freaked out the guys behind them, made them stack up, get out of the gas. People started getting run over. It's just typical Daytona racing, especially here in these next-gen cars.
Another caution out as, again, we have another yellow flag. We're getting ready to set up, again, another overtime finish, and that lets us step away from Daytona. We got 5 miles, 2 laps to settle it when we come back at the Virtual World Center of Racing Qualifier Hot Lap Podcast 11.
That's good. Actually, I'm experimenting a little bit there, Jacob. I'm trying to find a way we can break down these accidents, kind of get the right cameras, zoom in on it, pause, reframe. I don't know if they do that in real life, but we can in the virtual world. So let's kind of let's.
Wesley, I got you back. I know you saw it over there in the chat room. I got you back. I mean, that's
what we're gonna do for this one. I'm gonna talk to the winner, and then you grab second and third, and you just tell them, look, you got one question. You better thank your sponsor. If you're not done, we're fucking skipping you. Bottom line.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be an asshole about it. I don't want to do. That's why I only wanted to talk to the winner only. That's it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
But I'm gonna talk to the winner. You grab second and third. You ask them one question. You tell them, hey, you better mention your sponsors. If you don't, we're done.
It's just
seriously.
qualifiers. It's not like you've actually won a race. You just qualified.
Right.
That's it. It's a whole different ball game to actually regular stuff. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here at Daytona. Oh yeah, babe, we're jamming. Do you hear that? Do you know that while you're listening to your awesome commercials promoting NASRA, we're rocking it out on commercial, listening to those jams.
I'm rocking it with other things out there.
Drinking whiskey, we're doing the whole 9 yards. Yes.
We're rocking it out with Dean playing
they can't hear me, thankfully.
Yeah. I'm trying to hold it together. Shut up. Pace car will come back to green as they're on the back straightaway this time by. Patton is still in the lead.
All right. Didn't you say don't tell me what to do?
Yes, they don't tell me what to do. But I told you, we're like Ron Burgundy. We'll read what's on the teleprompter. It was Matthew Patton and Dana Ryan, Michael Sturgill, and Miles Bagley right now in the top 5. As Jacob, we're ready to settle this thing here, man. And we're ready to watch and see what goes on. Got the B-Shep colors of Kid Rocket 1, the Rocket 1 house car of Dana Ryan, Vienna, West Virginia, ready to battle Patton as we'll get ready to come back to green.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a little interesting, a little shootout, so to speak, right there. Obviously, it is going to be a green-white checkered right here on lap 19 of 21, so it's going to be a green-white checkered. They got to get back to the white flag to get us a green flag finish. Hopefully, they will. They was able to pull it off in the first one here tonight. I got a feeling they'll be able to pull it off here tonight in this one.
Let's watch and see what happens as they come back to green, ladies and gentlemen. Overtime. Cars are off the pace. Back underway. 5 miles to go. 2 laps on it, and Patton's gone. We still stay green, even though the leader Morgan stuff for the restart.
Yeah, and they are stacking up on the top side, trying to make something happen. Ryan gonna line right up behind Patton, and you got help up on the top side. Dustin Shepard trying to roll. Blanchard up there. Whoa, Ryan shot up, found a hole, jumped smack dab up in front of him, and now Shepard's gonna get turned down the back chute. No caution yet on the speedway. They are door to door. Patton and Ryan. Here comes Sturgill trying to make a run down on the bottom side. No caution yet on the speedway.
Still staying green. I'm surprised they haven't threw yellow through caution of the wind. We will stay white flag. Here it is. Darren, Steve, telling Shine. 1 to go. Final time around. They're thinking that accident's going to be cleared up by the time the leaders get back around. It is Patton leading them over Sturgill up the banking. Final time in 1 and 2.
Front four have actually separated themselves by about a second over the Wheaties car of Miles Bagley, Matthew Patton, General Patton up here at the front. Michael Sturgill Jr. trying to pull some Dale Jr. kind of strategy. Looks top, jumps back down from Cincinnati, Ohio. Sturgill trying to make it happen. Brian behind him, and Chris Blanchard with that towing company sliding down. He'll go to third. Here comes Sturgill. Will he make the run off turn 4?
So here's the battle between the threes of Patton and Sturgill. They bonsai one another. And now we're crashing Blanchard and oh boy, they're crashing behind them. It is going to be Sturgill from Cincinnati, Ohio, the home of the Bengals, the home of Sturgill to win Hot Lap Qualifier 11. Patton's going to be scored for second, and Michael Barksdale will be credited for third. The driver from Wiley, Texas. Finally, in the big red machine on the podium in his Chevrolet.
Blanchard didn't get it either.
Sturgill, Patton, Barksdale, your podium drivers. We're talking to them in a moment. And there's a look at the race podium as we show you the results for the Hot Lap Podcast Qualifier 11 here
wait for the results.
at Daytona. The results have not been given to us yet. I guess we got to wait till every car crosses the line. But look at the finish of this race, Jacob. The battle of the threes.
Yeah, I mean, and unfortunate for Blanchard behind. You'll see him back there in the background. Blanchard had a third spot lined up and just ended up getting hooked. But Patton, down on the inside, Sturgill timed it at the right time. Patton tried to jump up, put the block. Watch what happens. Ryan right there behind him. You see the two wide behind him. Ryan gets into Blanchard. Right rear hooks him up into the fence. It's a drag race to the line. Like you said, the battle of the threes. And Sturgill's going to get the advantage. It just gets him by just that close. I mean, literally, it wasn't even half a car length. Yeah, by a hood.
By a hood, if you will. Yes, sir.
Wow.
And then Michael Barksdale right there patiently waiting for that third spot as well. Let's take a look at the results now. Hot Lap Podcast Qualifier number 11 in the books. As obviously Michael Sturgill Jr. is being showed the winner. Matthew Patton second marker. Michael Barksdale third. Michael. And there's the results here. There's your top three coming up for post-race. Robert Richardson, Charlie Morgan. Whatever happened to him on the restart? He must have stalled, missed a gear. He comes back and finishes fifth. Then you got Brian Pino putting him in the sixth position. If they haven't already done so, they're in the duels on Friday from those 6 spots. Blanchard, Bagley, Ryan, Elliott, Miller, top 10 when they finish here in Hot Lap Qualifier 11 at Daytona.
Yeah, then like you mentioned, J.R. Miller, Dustin Cowan, Brandon Wallace, Larry McDonald, top 14, Toddy Horseride Johnson, 15th with Joey Creech, and 16th, David Calvert, James Beard, and then rounding out the top 20 is Axel Smith and Josh Nelms.
Dustin Shepard, 21st. Kenneth McCullough, Peyton Johnson, Brian Chew, Ethan Eckert, all in the top 25. Multiple laps down. Owen Scraggs, Danny Barnes, Raul Meza, Buzzy Mungold, Mark Thompson, Tucker McClendon, Carson Freeman, Joshua McCullough, Dave Colbert, top 34. And that is the way that they finish at the end of Hot Lap Qualifier 11. Coming up, Sturgill, Patton, Barksdale on the other side. Post-race presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle. We speak to them next.
I forgot to run my grid music twice.
All right, so Wesley, you're just going to talk to the winner, ask him a question, and then I'm going to get second, third, and ask them a question.
We're about to tell them all that right now, how it's all going to go down once we bring them in here. So I'm going to bring them all in here.
Perfect.
We'll bring them all in here.
Yep.
Guys, listen up. They're telling us to be quicker on post-race, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to speak to the winner, Sturgill. You got one question. Throw out your sponsors. If you don't, we're going to go right into second and third with Jacob, grabbing second and third. They're telling us to make the interviews be faster, okay? So, again, stand by.
2-4.
It's just because we got another broadcast after all that sort of stuff as well.
Help finish, though, guys.
Yeah, no issue at all.
Help finish.
Great job. Yeah, great job. Good show. Good finish.
If you win the
Yep.
500, we'll spend 20 minutes talking to you if you want. Then
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll put you on my podcast and we'll let you talk about it after
Yeah.
you've shit-faced on whiskey. Yeah, I mean, we'll do
Heck
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get faced
You
on
can rock
whiskey.
Jacob's baby.
Rock out with your cock out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no,
Congrats.
hey, we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live.
Back here at Daytona, welcome back to the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle. We are grabbing the top 3 drivers on the podium. And up first is our man from Cincinnati, Michael Sturgill. Michael, congratulations. Man, great race. Car stayed up in front, stayed out of trouble. I know there was chaos all around you. At the end of the night, though, buddy, you get the win and you're on to Friday's duels.
Yeah, super excited to transfer through to the duels and look forward to it. This car's changed a lot from when I ran it last year, so had to learn a few things.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the thoughts of Michael Sturgill. Now Jacob Reeves is standing by with second and third of Patton and Barksdale.
Yeah, absolutely. Matthew Patton and the 203, or really it's the 3 showing, ends up coming home second. Matt, buddy, I mean, you had Sturgill, you had him lined up coming off turn 4. Was there anything you could have done, or maybe a better block, or what do you think could have actually helped you try to get the win, but ultimately you get second?
I'll tell you what, man. I should have kept it a little bit wider coming out of 4 if anything, but I knew I was a sitting duck in that position. But that was a great race. He did fun overall. Finally transferring through. I'm pretty excited about that.
That's the thoughts of Matthew Patton. Comes home with a second place finish here tonight. Third place, Michael Barksdale, 0-0 up 13 spots. Michael, you didn't have to worry about blocking. You had to worry about going through all the hell that was wrecking right there off of turn 4, turn 3, turn 4. Buddy, tell us about it.
You know, absolutely. And then if you didn't see, I was that first one that was wrecked in the first incident, so I had to come back in and get repairs twice and work my way up all the way from the back. So getting all the way up to third is amazing, and took that last lap to push through everybody and go and grab that third place.
Take it, run with it. Michael Barksdale comes home with a third here tonight. Back to you, Wesley Atlan.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the way they finish it out with our podium drivers presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Post-race winner's circle, and that will wrap it up for qualifier number 11. By the way, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and the bell. Coming up next, final one of the night, race number 12. The butt kicker qualifier, number 12 on deck. But Jacob, one more time, your final take of race 11 with another exciting one. And obviously the battle of the 3s. Sturgill getting around at the right time, going on to win. And obviously we set him up for one more race next.
Yeah, I mean, both of these races tonight, the first one tonight and the second one have been absolutely exciting. Both of them has. Now we're going to the butt kicker qualifying. Well, you know what I'm thinking out of this one. I think the next one is going to be a butt kicker of a qualifying race. So everybody get ready. Like Wesley said, hit the like and subscribe. Get ready for the final one of the night.
Pardon the pun on that. It should be a wild one, no doubt about it. As always, for everybody at NASRA, including TJ Moore, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, Joshua Suss, Robert Richards, Raul Meza in race control. For Bigglestein, Hopton, Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland. We go off the air. We come back on the air. Butt Kicker 12 is next. Congratulations to Cincinnati's Michael Sturgill. He is your hot lap qualifier 11 winner at Daytona.
Perfect.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Race,
Appreciate y'all.
Congrats on the baby. I got an 8-month-old, so it's exciting.
Really?
Yep. I saw.
I appreciate it.
You got a 6-month-old. It's pretty wild, but I'll let you guys go. I know you're busy. I'll talk to you guys later.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you all.
buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
man.
Later.
Yep. See you, mate. GG's. Right.
GG's.
I need to get the graphic for that.
Don't like that. I don't know what to tell them. That was the fastest I think we've
I
ever
was
done.
rushed. Yeah.
We're
I
hauling
felt like I
ass
was
back
today's Tom Sawyer on that one. I was like,
Oh, that was
damn, I'm
damn
rushed.
fast. It's like, son of a bitch. You got plenty of time to get your graphics together, bitch. There you go.
Today's Tom Sawyer, I'm rushed. Right, that's right.
You got me
You
want
fucked
it
up
fucking
now.
fast, you got it fast.
I'm gonna make a damn soundboard. I'm gonna make a soundboard entry on that one, just the intro of Tom Sawyer.
We got Wesley's done the old let's probably fast replays, and then we're gonna slow it down, and then it's a restart.
Yeah, we done that at Martinsville. Me and him
When we
did.
did that- Yeah, when we
Yeah,
did
the
that
auctioneer
replay.
shit.
The
No,
auctioneer
well,
shit.
we actually done
And
it
it's like,
live.
Do we have $50? $50? $50 for you to have 51, 5110, 5120, 5120. Whoa! 3,000 over there.
yeah, something like that. Auctioneering shit.
I gotta figure out how to fuck you do that.
He has
I
a
got buttons.
soundboard, dude. He's got
I'm
one
a
of those down.
producer.
Yeah, I got a soundboard right here too.
No, not
That's
that
the only soundboard I
He's
got.
got a way where he can change sound effects. Is what he's got. He's
Yeah.
got something that lets you do that. He's got a way to do. I'll change it.
Alright,
There
so
we
this is
go.
the butt.
Yeah.
This is the
You got a
butt
lot of-
kicker.
You got a hell of a lot of
Hello.
time on your
Hello.
hands, House.
This is what I
Hello.
do for a living, you know.
I
That I'm
got you.
producing all the
I got
time,
you.
so-
I got you.
I'm a producer.
Producer. Make it happen.
All right, hang on. Oh, it is the butt kick. I already changed that graphic. Fuck me. I'm on the ball.
You are on the ball.
Do we have the ball? I
Qualifier
got the
12.
ball.
We need engineer
On the
sound.
ball. Remember, we're in the Top Gun. Do you have the ball?
Yeah, I've got the ball. Yeah, I've
I
got the ball. I watched Top Gun
Roger.
Maverick the other night. Matter of
Roger.
fact.
Maverick has the ball.
It's not bad, isn't it?
Can we
It
buzz the
wasn't-
tower? No, let's not buzz the tower.
Negative.
It's
Chris
like,
it was
Ryder.
all right.
have you-
It wasn't
I'll
as
have you.
good.
I'll have you
It
flying
wasn't
fucking
as good as the original Top
what
Gun,
is
in
it?
my opinion. I just you know.
rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong.
You'll
in
be
the
flying
original
rubber
movie.
dog shit out of Hong Kong.
Mhm.
If you fuck this up, you'll be flying rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It's that guy's voice too. You know,
Hey,
you two
here's one.
jackasses are going to Top Gun.
Hey, what's the call sign of the aircraft carrier?
I mean, he's Maverick. He
He's
was Maverick.
But what's the call sign of the aircraft?
Top Gun.
Oh no! The boat they
It's-
was on.
It was
Shit.
about- It's like
Oh,
I'll let you know. It's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. This is
USS
blah, blah,
Ghost
blah, blah.
Rider. Ghost Rider.
No,
yeah,
the
Ghost
Nimitz
Rider.
was the aircraft carrier. I think. I think the USS Nimitz was the aircraft carrier. If I'm not mistaken.
I think that's
but,
what it was.
But there's
not-
a lot of things that they used in it, like Oh, do you know who else was in that movie? Fucking the guy out of the prison movie, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, Tim Robbins.
Tim-
That was his debut.
yeah,
Tim
he was the
Robbins' debut
co-pilot.
was-
Remember?
in the main event, yes, he was. He
yeah,
was
in the main event.
Yeah.
He was the one that had to replace Goose.
Yeah, he was
Goose. He had to
Merlin.
replace Goose.
He's Merlin.
He was
Yeah.
Merlin. You're exactly
Merlin.
right. Get in there, Cougar! Come on, Cougar! Get in there,
Cougar, come on,
Cougar!
we're gonna get in the fight, Cougar. We're
Cougar,
gonna
come
leave
on,
him alone.
Cougar.
Iceman's out there. He needs trouble. He's help. Cougar, Cougar.
Both
Hey,
of
we
them
could have
fly
had
for-
it, man. We could
Hang
have
with me,
had it.
Goose. Hang with
Hey,
me,
we
Goose.
could have had it. We could have had it.
Good ready. You got that.
I'm goddamn good and ready. You hear this?
we need to do a we need to do a NASRA Top Gun special.
A NASRA
We're doing it right
podcast
now.
with movies and quotes.
We're doing it right now.
We could have had it.
Oh,
man. We
We're
could have
live.
had it.
Redneck and Answer
Oh,
Productions.
yeah.
I'm goddamn ready to fire. Okay.
You know who that was, right? You know who that was. Remember Reading Rainbow, the guy from Reading Rainbow? That's him.
Oh,
That was the guy from Reading Rainbow. Yeah, yeah.
There was a lot of people in that movie.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh yeah, Tom Skerritt.
yeah, Tom Skerritt was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know the villain in the '80s movies? It was his Viper. Was in Viper was the villain.
Yeah.
in
Val Kilmer.
all-
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Well,
No, not
Val
Val
Kilmer was
Kilmer.
Iceman.
No.
Iceman was
No,
Val Kilmer.
Viper was the other guy, Michael Ironside. The
Oh
guy
yeah.
that played the villain in all the '80s
Yeah,
movies. Remember,
he
he was
played
in Total
all
Recall
time.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like recall.
He likes to
What
fly
was-
on the seat of his pants. On the seat of
What
his
was the
pants.
Sheila and Recall
I
goes?
just,
Get
I'm
ready
just
for
gonna
a
go ahead and say this.
surprise!"
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Val Kilmer, the best movie he ever played in. I'm just gonna go ahead and say publicly, hands down, was Tombstone. And that's just
Tombstone,
me.
hell yeah! When he played
That was
fucking
the best movie he ever
No,
played. Doc Holliday.
when he played that
Holliday.
movie, that movie with Elizabeth Shue, where the Saint was it the Saint? He was a pretty good actor in that
Yeah,
movie
he
too.
was good in the Saint. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, I mean,
Pity
you know,
actually
I'm
did get throat
I like
cancer as
westerns,
well,
I like-
but he used to smoke
Yeah.
like 2-3 packs a day or something like that too. So I
Yeah.
mean, you know, fucking, it is.
But yeah,
fucking
he-
unfortunate, but
yeah.
it is what it is. He was a heavy
Yeah.
smoker.
There was a
Uh,
video documentary on Amazon Prime about Val Kilmer and all the things he
Yeah.
went through and the things he did.
Oh, yeah.
Now I thought he played a
And
hell of
nobody
an actor.
remembers him from Batman,
played
do
a-
they? Because
Oh,
that was the
no.
Batman failed
That
movie.
was the shittiest Batman movie ever. What the fuck, man? Come on.
Yeah.
Like it just sucked, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Real
good.
quick. Real quick. I know we're fixing to go live in a
yes.
minute, but
Yep.
which Batman movie y'all think was the best?
Oh,
Michael
hands down, the
Keaton
first
or
one.
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton, the first one. Yeah.
Michael
A
Keaton.
lot of people
I
says
like
Christian
that one.
Bale ones was good.
No,
Well,
no.
but you got to remember they had Batman
No.
was like had to be reformed at that point. It had to be like
Yeah.
everybody's expecting a Batman movie to be good, so
Yeah,
you
but
had to deliver that. And the second movie was shit. The third movie was shit
Michael
as well.
Keaton was the best.
So-
Michael Keaton in the original Batman with the Joker, Jack Nicholson, was the best.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
would probably say The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yeah, they bring it
That's
back.
what I was
Hell
thinking
yeah.
was the
That-
best
They
one.
I was
bring it
gonna.
back.
That would
I
be a
can see
close second. That would be a close second. But
Very close.
you know,
But-
the
Well, you
the
got to remember
other
they
one.
had to bring it back after those failures of the other Batman
Oh,
movies
God, yeah, it was-
before that.
yeah, it was
like
horrible.
that's hard to
Right.
hard to bounce
Yeah.
back off some shit like shit
Yeah.
movies. And they filmed it in Australia as well too. The one by Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that sort of
I
shit.
thought
That was
they
filmed in
did.
Australia.
Yeah,
You need-
yeah, Batman and Robin, wasn't it? Wasn't it Batman and
Yeah.
Robin with
Oh, yeah.
Two-Face and
Yeah. That
No,
was in
well, yeah.
Gold Coast, just down the road from me.
Yeah.
I had friends that worked in the studio, and they were like, "This is shit." I'm like,
No, the
Y'all need to-
episode, the movie that had Two-Face as Tommy Lee Jones and the Riddler is Jim Carrey.
Right.
That was
Yeah,
that
that's
was
the one.
Yeah,
That's number 2 or 3. That was the one that failed miserably.
Yeah.
That also had Arnold
Well, but they
Schwarzenegger
had
in
a
it too.
Batman movie. What was it? A couple of years, or it was a couple of years ago, and Colin Farrell was the fucking Penguin, and that was like rated R. It's called The Batman.
Yeah,
That's the
that
name of it.
failed.
The Batman. No,
Engineer
it didn't.
sound.
Who are you? I'm Batman.
No, that
See,
didn't
now we're
fail.
way ahead of schedule. Now we're way ahead of schedule. Now they're wanting us to like slow the hell down.
No,
Are they really?
Um,
Oh, okay.
no, they're in qualifying. But Prince did the soundtrack for the original Batman too, and we got Prince involved there, and so
Yeah, Prince. Yeah.
Nicky Hale.
Party man,
Nicky Hale.
party man, love the party like
Halle Berry
nobody
was Catwoman.
else. No, that
Or
was,
no, Michelle
Halle Berry was
Pfeiffer.
not David.
Michelle
Who
Pfeiffer.
the hell are you? No,
Michelle Pfeiffer.
that was Catwoman in the second one.
the-
That was
That's what I meant.
Catwoman
that was-
was
yeah,
the chick that did all the teenage.
Yeah, what did I
movies.
say?
yeah,
What'd I say?
yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer was Catwoman. She was in the
Right.
second movie. Yeah,
Right,
because Christopher Walken was the
Nicky
guy
Hale.
from Maxis or whatever.
Right.
Nicky Hale.
right. But wasn't Halle Berry one of the Catwomen?
She
At
was
one
one.
point-
I think she
Not
was in
that I
one of the
know
later
of. I
ones.
She
mean,
was one of them,
maybe
I
it's
thought.
one of the
One of the later
older
ones.
ones, newer ones. Yeah.
Yeah, might have been. I can't remember.
But,
just like
you know,
Batman.
That's
Spider-Man.
But you see, you know what I like about Batman? He doesn't have superpowers.
No, he's fucking
He's
rich.
He's a superhero, but he does not have. He doesn't have anything that nobody else has, apart from billions of dollars. And
Oh, he's
fancy
got that beat
gadgets.
on everybody else. Yeah.
But they don't even
Yeah.
tell you how much money he owns because he's got unlimited wealth. But the
He-
thing is,
he
he's got no
has-
superpowers.
He owns Gotham
Superman has
City.
fucking powers. All the other Marvel guys have powers and all that sort of shit. Batman has
DC
none
Comics,
of that.
yep.
He's just got
Mhm.
fancy shit and fancy training. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
exactly.
a ninja and fucking kung fu and all that
He's
shit
a-
in one. But
He's a rich motherfucker with a
he-
badass
he
ride.
can't,
That's what
he
it is.
can't zap you. He can't look in X-rays. He can't do any of that sort of shit. So you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
all right,
Engineer sound, sound.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me unstart that.
Gotta remind you all this in your life, you know.
Well, the thing is, it says it's actually streaming it to you, but because I changed sessions. All right, 5, 4, you cheeky bastard. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Butt Kicker Qualifier number 12. Your final one of the night, the final qualifier of the evening and the road to the NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by That Towing Company. I'm Wesley Outland, the redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves, alongside Bigglestein hopped on promotion, on production, and the field is getting ready to go here, Jacob, for the final one. And by the way, the last qualifier before the LCQs tomorrow night here at the World Center of Racing virtually, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a real good one. I'm already looking down through the lineup and already seeing basically all stars out here on the racetrack. I mean, some names that we have seen over the past week, and some new names that I'm seeing as well. But for the most part, there's a whole lot of all-stars trying to lock themselves in, at least to the duels on Friday night.
Got to get them lined up. Got to get them ready. And it's looking like it's going to be McCullough front row as here we go. Front row looks like this. MMS, McCullough Motorsports, Kenneth, Joshua front row. Ryan Johnson, Adam Newton from NASRA, row number 2. Row number 3 will find Peyton Johnson and Brock Westmoreland on row 3-6. Moving on to row number 4, Charlie Morgan. Hopefully he doesn't have a gear loss on the restart. Junior Miller on the outside of the Miller High Life entry. Dylan Ast as well as Dana Ryan. And row number 5, your top 10, Jacob.
And then Richard Elliott and Josh Nams. Richard Elliott, saw him earlier, finished second last night. Will he be able to get the win here tonight? Dana Shepard, Miles Bagley, Wheaties car. See how much Wheaties he eat this morning, see what he can get out of it. Buzzy Mongo, Tucker McClendon, the Tennessee colors. Good God almighty, that's row number 8. Stephen Miles, Danny Barnes, making up the top 18 and rounding out the top 20 here for the final qualifier of the night. It's Aaron Smith the second, and that towing company's Chris Blanchard.
Chris Blanchard ready to go. Row 11, Tristan Bruce. He won earlier this week. Ready to see what he'll do now. Dustin Shepard in P22. Row 12 will find Larry McDonald and Joey Creech in a nice-looking Goodwrench car. Row number 13, Owen Scrage in the Sega ride. Brian Chu, the Holodaddy, right alongside. Row 14, Dave Colbert, as well as the Auto Zone of Ethan Eckert. Your top 30 on the grid. Brady LaBeouf is Raul Meza. They're all working on race control, along with TJ Moore, Cody Knott, Joshua Suss, Robert Richards, all behind the scenes. And there's your lineup. 50 miles, 20 laps, 1 attempt at a green-white checker. Got a couple of sets of tires in the pits as always. Under the lights. Weather conditions have not changed. It's been about the same thing all night here. And Jacob, we're about ready to get this thing going, buddy. Getting the field rolling.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the one right here. This is going to be the one that I think everybody is going to be a little bit iffy about. Try to get yourself into the duels come Friday night. Get you a win. Finish up there in the top 6. Make it up there. Ain't got to worry about nothing. Ain't got to worry about going to the LCQs come tomorrow night. So if you haven't yet, you see to scan the QR code, go ahead and get yourself signed up, possibly to get into the LCQs, as we're getting ready to rock and roll here for the fourth one, or for the last one of the night.
The last one of the night that looks like they're going to make one more lap around the racetrack.
I told Cody not to.
So they'll do it again here. 2.5 miles behind the toe of the pace vehicle. Get signed up. Hit that QR code. Last chance qualifiers tomorrow night. If you don't sign up by tomorrow, you could tag the back. You got to force your way into the duels. If you don't make it in by tomorrow night, your chance for a NASRA 500 are done.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
The trimming of the fat to make the 43-car field for the NASRA 500 continues. We welcome you back on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, the Redneck Announcer Radio, and on CRN, the Community Radio Network, for coverage of the Road of NASRA 500 King of Daytona Speed Weeks. I'm Wesley Outland, your chief announcer. Jacob Reeves alongside. Bigglestein Hopton on production. Everybody welcomes you of the NASRA family to the final qualifying race before those last chance qualifiers. There will be 3 20-lap 50-milers tomorrow night. And then, Jacob, the field is set for the duels in Daytona. 60 laps, 125 miles. It should be a wild one coming up on Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a real good one, obviously, when we get to that point. Like you said, it's going to get down to the trimming of the fat, or as what I like to call the emptying of the whiskey bottle, because you're going to get all the way down to the end of that bad boy, and once you get to the end
Hold
of
my
it,
beer turn.
what do you got? So that's what you got to have right there. Yeah, it's hold my beer turn all the way around. That's 2.5 miles. We're ready to rock and roll, Wes.
150 miles, 60 laps Friday in the Tool Duels. But right now, we're green. Underway, 20 laps, 50 miles, the final qualifier before the last chance race, the butt kicker. Qualifying race 12 is underway in McCullough, over Newton and Company as they thunder into turn one.
Yeah, Adam Newton trying to hold on to this bad boy. He is getting absolutely KO'd behind him, trying to hold on for all it is worth. Brock Westmoreland right in behind him. McCullough still leads on the bottom side. He's got his teammate and his, obviously, family member, brother, right there lined up with him. Joshua McCullough, Kenneth McCullough, they lead. Tiny Horse Rod Johnson, he squirts out ahead. Front three, single file. Everybody else is double file off turn four.
Friends, you gotta have them, but family is so much more thicker than water. It's blood. Right now, the family of McCullough 1 and 2, Johnson, they are not related family-wise with the last names. They're right there in third and fourth, and then you got Morgan trying to pick up where he left off. McCullough now got company. Johnson on the high side. Morgan, Newton with a push. So is also Westmoreland on the outside as they rumble out of two.
Yeah, Johnson with a fantastic shot, jumps right up onto the top side, right in front of Charlie Morgan. Johnson takes hold of this race, jumps down in front of the McCullough, and also with Adam Newton up on that top side. Oh, Westmoreland, little door banging, still door banging back there for the fifth spot, but Morgan trying to make a shot, and Johnson blocks him.
Damn, cameras.
Working through the tri-oval out of turn four, couple of laps into it now. Here comes Ryan Johnson, Salem, Wisconsin, 41 NASRA career wins, fourth on the all-time win list. And now the Cheesehead powers to the lead as they rumble in turn two.
Johnson down on the bottom side, going to occupy it right against that double yellow line. Remember, they cannot go below it to improve their position. Race control will black flag them. Johnson jumps up, puts the block on Morgan. Morgan, he'll find a hole down on the inside. Adam Newton shoved Morgan, scared him half to death. He jumps on the bottom side, and now Adam Newton lines right up with Tiny Horse Rod Johnson. I think that was all designed by plan.
I think you're exactly right. It was meant to take place. And now let's watch and see what goes down. Morgan now with a push by McCullough, and McCullough on the inside. Meanwhile, Johnson up high. Morgan's got the momentum, and they get a little shuffle sideways, working up on the high side. Westmoreland got a really good shot in the shorts, and now we got him wrecking behind them. Trouble. It stacked everyone behind them like dominoes, and you see the end result with cars wrecking in 1 and 2. Danny Barnes, one of them. Tristan Barnes, the other car.
Oh, no.
Tristan Bruce involved, and caution is out. Now remember, Tristan Bruce already made it in from a qualifier race on Sunday night. Let's watch and see what happened again. Watch the Tilly's entry.
Ooh.
There's Owen Scraggs.
Ooh.
There's Barnes in the 7. Nowhere to go for the other cars. Oh, man.
I'm telling you what, Johnson, Tristan Bruce, you saw the whole left rear tire look like it was about to come off of that thing. He just hit the wall and just went all the way up in the air. Honestly, it looked like an empty beer can I usually throw in the trash can. That's exactly
Larry
what
McDonald.
It looked like. I mean, just flew up into the air.
Recycle?
There's Larry McDonald.
You see where it happened up ahead, though. Remember where I was talking about that shuffle by Westmoreland, Jacob, and then watch everybody stack up behind them, and that's how that wreck got started right there.
Yeah, I mean, Wesley, a lot of these wrecks that we're seeing here tonight, and a lot of them that we've seen throughout this week has been about stack-ups. And that's just one of those natures with this next-gen car. And the problem is, if it stacks up hard enough, you ain't got enough time to jam on the brakes and try to slow down. Either that, or if you do jam on the brake, watch it right there. There's the stack-up right there that you was talking about up there in that third row. Stacked everybody up, and it accordions all the way back. And once it gets back, sooner or later, somebody, I mean, it's going to run out sooner or later, and odds are somebody's going to get tagged, they're going to get sent, or they're going to get sent around, and we end up having a caution. It's just the nature of the beast.
The sometimes it's not where the storm brews, it's where it happens when everybody's on panic mode to avoid it. And that's exactly what just happened to Barnes and Bruce and McDonald and other cars right there. Caution out. In the early going, you see him spinning. Look at another angle on it. You're on board with Danny Barnes right here. Tristan Bruce from Denver, North Carolina. Tilly's orange, black, white, number 3 inside contact. There he is with Barnes, McDonald, and nowhere to go for the number 3.
He's got a little
The
2.
23 of Barnes. There he goes, gets caught up in it.
T. Bruce for the 23. He's got a little 2.
And Tristan Bruce. Now remember, Jacob, Tristan Bruce has already qualified for the duels. He only signed up for this last chance qualifier to try to better his position, but he's locked in from Sunday night.
Well, I mean, that's the good thing, about it. When you're already in, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You can take a chance and possibly make decisions that you probably wouldn't do, obviously, if you was to make it in the NASRA 500 or even with the duels. You've already got that insurance that you can go out there, you can try something, you can try and see what happens, and if it doesn't work, screw it. You're already in anyway. So, but the bad part about it was OTB. He didn't even really get a chance to see what was going on. He started back there in the back. He took a chance and ended up getting caught up in somebody else's mess, unfortunately.
Caution out in the early going. 5 in of 20. Butt kicker, number 12. We step away and take a break. We rock it out on the commercials. We thank our sponsors. We come back for a restart next.
Every time you say rock out, I want to get my...
You're going to say rock out with your cock out? So just ain't you nasty bitch.
Get it. Get it.
Nasty fucker.
Hang on. It's out.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. What the hell?
We're good. I'm good.
I'll get a couple of Sheilas over here. Hey, love, come over here and get me old rocker.
Thank you for tuning in, folks. Thank you for tuning in,
We're
folks.
done. We're done. We're done. Our broadcast career is over.
All of us doing radio broadcasts, we're fucked. Yep, we're done.
Just put the little E on your broadcast. You'll be all right. There you go. Expletive. Rock out with your boot out. There you go. Rock out with your boot out.
Let me show how to murder a brown snake.
Rock out with your boot out.
If I got an E on mine? Do you have an E on mine?
No, I'm talking about on my broadcast thing.
You're gonna get like the first warning from YouTube, second warning from YouTube, cancel account immediately, all in one.
With the shit that's been said, I'm amazed I'm still up.
Like, be nice,
5,
be professional.
4, 3, 2,
Rock out with it. Back here at Daytona, and we are still rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifier number 12, presented by Butt Kicker, Jacob Reeves, Wesley all in there with you. Biggles, Dean Hopton. One man has made all this happen since Sunday. Our buddy, our man behind the scenes. We call him a friend, but we don't even know what the hell he looks like. He's like he's a Zorda. He's our.
This is what I look like. Look, this is me when I was
when
I was about half of
That's Jacob. That's Jacob's baby. Yeah, good cover. He is. You know what, Jacob? He's like the Zordon of NASRA. He's the Zordon of iRacing, right? Zordon. Remember Zordon? Power Rangers.
How did he get the cake in his nose? By the way, too. He's
like, I didn't put it there.
It got on my nose.
You don't remember
put it there.
Zordon?
He put it there.
You don't remember?
Oh, I wasn't talking about
Power
that.
Rangers?
Dean, I didn't put the cake in his nose. He put it there himself. We just stuck it in front of him and said, "Here, do what you got to do." That's what it ended up like.
Put his hand and grabbed it all and goes, "Yum."
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, he got mad when we moved the cake. He wanted some more.
Well, throw it at you.
I would too. He's got the checkered flag there. I want the checker. He wants it. You got to get past the red flag to get to the checkered flag. I see what he's trying to do here.
Yeah, he's trying.
Anyhow, Dean is our Zordon. He's our Zordon of NASRA and of iRacing.
Yeah.
Wesley, we're coming back to green. Wesley, Jacob, I need you in command center now.
Let's go back to green. And what I mean by that is we don't know what the hell he looks like. I've never seen a picture of him. I don't know. you know, yeah,
I looked
exactly.
like
It's
Jacob's
sad.
baby when I was a half of a one.
Back
So,
underway.
you know.
It's Morgan. It's Morgan over Johnson McCullough. Johnson McCullough. And look at Westmoreland, Jacob, right back in the fight in that machine in the top 5 as they rumble down the back straightaway. Up, Morgan in trouble again as he slips back in 3.
Yeah, Morgan sliding back big time, and check it out. Johnson up to the front, not anymore. Kenneth McCullough Jr. with help from Peyton Johnson, the Johnson twins. Obviously not related, but they're battling for that second spot. Peyton and Ryan Johnson mixing it up. 2 veterans here with NASRA.
They work their way back across the stripe, down to the inside. Here comes Peyton Johnson. Down to the bottom, they're going to crash. Car in the back crashing. I think that's Scrage and another car. It's the 41. Colbert's car has wrecked again. The 41 free falling. As we still stay green. Aaron Smith with a problem. We race on with Johnson in the lead. McCullough and Johnson, they battle now. We stay green as they go into 3.
Tucker McClendon tried to get a third lane going, but it died out faster than they could even get up there as Peyton Johnson and Ryan Johnson. Johnson taking it up on the top side of Johnson. Ryan, that is. Ryan up top. Peyton down on the inside. Door to door as they come off turn 4 and hit the line.
Tiki Johnson on the bottom. You got Peyton Johnson. You got Ryan Johnson. They're not related, but the Johnson NASRA family up in front, stride for stride, door to door. Morgan's on the inside. McCullough's got help up top. Here comes Westmoreland and Newton back in the mix as they rumble to the back straightaway.
Yeah, Adam Newton trying to slide up here and get into the mix as Ryan Johnson, tiny horse on the top side, jumps down right in front of Peyton Johnson. Here comes Joshua McCullough. Now Kenneth McCullough. The McCullough's up top. Johnson's down low. Ryan Johnson leading it. Kenneth McCullough Jr. up on the top side. Now both the McCulloughs, for the moment, 1-2 with the Johnsons back there, 3rd and 4th.
Here they come, cross the stripe, overlooking Barney the flagman. Cross flags in the air, 10 down. 10 to go, 25 miles completed, 25 miles remain, and it's McCullough now back to the lead, the Georgia PGR entry in 1.
Oh, baby, here comes Adam Newton up on the top side trying to make it happen. Dylan Ass right there behind him as well. Adam Newton probably would love to get clear from that inside lane. Nope, McCullough Jr., he'll jump down. Now both the McCulloughs blocking the top and the bottom lane, riding on board with the power of the unicorn. Adam Newton trying to slide up here and get it going. Johnson shoving McCullough Jr. and they're wrecking behind them.
As you see Aaron Smith involved in the 70. He hit the wall earlier. Somehow he saved it, though, this time. Charlie Morgan, Dave Colbert, and others caught up in this one. Joey Creech getting a piece of it. Josh Nelms, caution out just after halfway. Jacob, you saw it happen in turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, you watch them right here. Obviously, a lot of sliding around, a lot of stacking up right here. Let's see kind of exactly what happened. Blowed up. Morgan blew it up. Charlie Morgan blew the engine. Just heard it. You heard it right here live on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. We'll have to go right on board and listen to it. But it sounded just like Charlie Morgan. His engine detonated, and that's what stacked up the whole inside lane. And, Wesley, when that happens, nobody's ready for it.
I come this close to getting some slim chicken for dinner tonight. Instead, it was Chinese. He's got slim chickens on his sponsor. You hear the pop of the engine, and around goes the slim chicken 6-9 to Charlie Morgan. Oh, man. You have a slim chickens in Georgia, Jacob?
We don't have slim chickens in Australia, but
we got free-range chickens in Georgia.
No, Slim Chickens. It's a restaurant.
Oh, there you go. He goes in the inside part, doesn't he, Jacob? Does he
Jacob, part of me wants to say I think he didn't blow an engine. I think he just dropped to the inside of the apron. And then when he dropped down to the inside, he lost momentum. And then when he shifted back up the racetrack, watch this again.
Yeah, he tried to get out of the way.
I don't see an engine blow. I just see him losing momentum, and then he fishtailed. And when he did, he turned right back into the pack when he came back up the banking again.
Well, from that sound that we heard, you know, it might have been an engine, it might have been some mechanical, it might have been something any way, shape, fashion, form. But granted, he was trying to get out of the gas. Looked like he was trying to get down below the apron. Knew there was an issue. He was trying to get out of everybody's.
It's the sound my ex-wife makes when she orgasms.
I just.
Oh, there it is.
I don't see it.
I don't
see this.
I'll crack them.
Oh my God! I don't see any smoke. Guess what I'm trying to say? I don't see any smoke. Everybody, if you only heard our
That's what she
producer in
said
our
too,
background,
mate.
right? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what she said.
She said she didn't see any smoke either.
I'm like, I
I
thought you were on
told you I'm
fire,
like
love.
Ron Burgundy. Don't tell me to say something, okay?
Let's go.
Stay classy. Go F. Go.
Classy NASRA.
Stay classy, NASRA. There you go. Watch this. Jacob, I don't know, man. Just looking at it, I don't think Morgan blew an engine. I think he just lost it, dropped down to the apron. When he did, he turned back into the pack, and bam, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might have been exactly what it was right there. I mean, he was just trying to hold on to it right there. You see the back end kind of coming around. He's already trying to save it, and then after that, everybody behind him just stacks it up. And there's no warning.
He said engine blue. Engine blue. He said engine blue. Charlie. I think Charlie Morgan's in the chat box. He's under Charlie Races, and he says, yeah, the engine blue.
Well, I mean, and with that being said right there, nobody is ready for that. I mean, when somebody just drops like that right there and they just drop like a rock, there is no warning for that. Maybe a checkup and everything, you got a little bit of warning, you can try to get yourself out of that situation. But when somebody drops an engine and they just start falling like a rock, literally, there's no way to get around it. Everybody's just trying to jam on the brakes, trying to find a way around it. And then when you're 2 and 3 wide and everything else, you're pretty much screwed. And Morgan tried to get down on the apron. He tried everything he could, but he was going so fast he couldn't do it.
And that's what Charlie Morgan just said. He said, engine blue, apron is just nasty. I tried to get down and I lost it. So that's exactly what just happened. And obviously that's exactly what just took place. So we're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, we got more. Last chance qualifiers tomorrow night. Qualifier number 12. It's been a butt kicker. We're back in a moment to see who else's butt gets kicked in the iRacing world. Stay with us. Butt kicker, kicking butt.
Butt kicker.
Kicking ass, taking names, baby. Woo!
Kicking butt.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
And I'm all out of fucking gum. It's a good movie. You ever seen that movie? What is that? That's that movie, the older guys, right? The old guys.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the movie with
games.
It's the movie with Christopher Walken and Al Pacino, and he's in the movie, and he's mafia guys. It's called The Older Guys or something. They just got out of prison. He's supposed to kill his partner, and he says it's time to kick ass, and it's time to kick ass or chew gum, and I'm all out of gum. Yeah.
Chew gum, and I'm all out of gum. So it's
I'm all out of gum.
I'll look it up.
It's the movie. It's called The Older Guys. It's the movie with Al Pacino and Christopher Walken, and they just got out of the mafia. He just got out of prison, actually.
Walken. Can you do a Christopher Walken impression?
Yeah.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it's a good race, and I'll smack you with a smothering iron. It's
That was Wesley's Chris Walken.
That's my Christopher Walken impression, right?
You gotta pause when you speak.
You gotta
and put
you got the wrong
emphasis
tone. You're
on
talking to my buddy. You're talking to my buddy all wrong. You do it again, I'm gonna slap you in the head with a smothering iron.
You do it again. More cowbell. More cowbell.
Now that was Joe Dirt.
Come on, do what, Jacob?
That was Joe Dirt. I know that quote. Yeah, I know where that one come from.
Exactly.
Green's out. Green flag.
Let's go back to green. We've been doing this for too long. The word is hilarious. Back underway with 6 remaining. There is a chance at a green-white checker if need be is McCullough. Johnson. McCullough sounds like a law firm. That's how they are right now as they rumble back to the inside. McCullough with Johnson up top. Be nice. Watching on is Newton and Aston as they work on the 2.
Yeah, I mean, and literally you got 2 lanes, a third lane trying to work back there. Ethan Eckert trying to get the top side, rolling back there in that 12. But up front, Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson with Peyton Johnson. The McCullough's down on the bottom side. Dylan Ast right there as well. Only one that is clear, all clear is Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson off turn 4.
Working off turn number 4. Watch Eckert's car get in the zone, auto zone. So take their
Ooh,
Wheaties
he's coming on
too.
the
Here
outside.
comes the Wheaties car of Bagley up the outside or the inside. 5 laps to go. Back into turn number 1. It's McCullough leading. Car in the wall. Car crashing into the
Whoa.
wall. It's Elliott's car.
Whoa.
And their field implodes behind them. Dustin Shepard and others. Barnes involved. Caution out.
Wow. And I think Ethan Eckert might have got a piece of that one as well, got around as well. We'll check it out one more time. Pulse Poppers instant replay. See what happened. Wesley, that's going to happen when we get to the end of these damn things. I mean, everybody's
That's
getting
right.
3
Oh, it's
wide, 2
before.
wide, everything else.
Well, Is it
Got
12?
turned in the fence. I want to say it wasn't the 12 of Bagley. It was the
Eckert.
purple car. It's Eckert's car and another car. That purple car is the one that got shot in the fence
Oh, here's
first.
the purple.
Right there? Him trying to pull away now.
It's
There
blank,
it is.
It's blanked out, so I have to look who the purple is.
There it is, right there. The 43 car, I believe, on timing and scoring. I believe it's the 43, and that is the driver. Oh, he's probably got a different number.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't do that to
But
Wesley.
there he goes into the wall. Wow.
Don't do that to Wesley. I know, it's so hard to find him, isn't it?
Yeah, Eckert was just trying to
Is it-
slide
is
in
it Char-
line.
Who's
No, it's not
Who's the
Charlie
43?
Morgan. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I can't
Maybe
figure it
Dana
out.
Shepard.
Is it Dana Shepard in the
It may
44?
be.
It's a
I
44.
think it is.
It's
Yes, it is.
Shepard.
It's Dana
Shepard.
Shepard. Once
All right, let's
again,
go back.
numbers not matching rosters, but it's
Yeah,
all
we're
right.
gonna
But
be
it
in
is
trouble.
Dana Shepard. Watch this again. Dana Shepard. Wow.
I mean, and Dana's there. I mean, he's trying, to roll him, and he doesn't come up or nothing. Eckert just tries to come down and
Oh.
tries to jump in line and tags him in the right rear, sends him up the hill. Dana Shepard,
Yeah.
innocent bystander out of all of it. Eckert tags him, and then after that, once again, like we've said a lot of times so far this week, it's a straight-up free-for-all when somebody's there. Watch again, Shepard never comes up. Eckert just tries
Right.
to slide down right here,
Yeah,
slide into
you're
the hole,
right.
tags
Eckert-
him in the right rear, hooks him into
It's
the
on
right,
Eckert.
or hooks him into the outside wall. And once again, it's a free-for-all. Everybody tries to scatter and tries to find a way around it.
It's Eckert's fault.
It's
I'll
a
put that on
scramble,
Eckert.
baby. And then, of
Scrambled
course,
eggs.
Eckert and other cars trying to get on the binders. Watch this again. You're on board with Eckert. This is Ethan Eckert. And again, look at this right there. He just
Yeah, he
hits,
turned into him.
just
Didn't he,
tagged him.
Jay?
I mean, I don't want to say he tagged him. He just made some contact with the 43 of Shepard, and then around goes the other cars. Barnes nowhere to go. Eckert nowhere to go. 89 nowhere to go. And
He
they
quit
were kind of
session
like
too.
secondary accidents amongst
Yeah.
everything that
You're
happened
not
there
allowed to quit halfway
when
through a
Eckert
spin.
got into Shepard. And that's
bad.
Dustin Shepard and Barnes and other guys. So there you go, Jacob. And guess
He
what?
quit.
I think we've had one race of 12 qualifiers that finished on the regular scheduled distance, Jacob Reeves. We are now getting ready for the 11th time of overtime. Well, let me take that back because you can't really count what happened on Sunday night because the races finished under caution. And I think 2 finished under green. The first one finished under yellow. So I guess I could say out of the last 9 races, we've had, 8 out of 9 finish under caution. There you go. Overtime.
Yeah, I mean, and that's to be expected, honestly, Wesley. That is to be expected right here with these 20-lap races and the aggression that we've seen, and everybody sending it, and everybody trying to get to the front, try to make it in at least to the duels come Friday night. So, I'm very happy, like you said, Wesley. I know you said something. I wasn't here Sunday night, but I know that they didn't have, a green-white checkered attempt, all that on Sunday nights, and they added it back on Monday night and everything. And I'm very happy that they added it back because if they didn't, we would have not seen some of the finishes like we've saw tonight and some of the finishes like we've saw throughout the week. So very, very happy that they added it back. And everybody, strap in. I got a feeling we're going to be in for a hell of a finish right here if history repeats itself.
Put the women and children to bed. Business has just picked up. And remember, if you haven't done so, hit that QR code to get signed up for tomorrow. There will be 3. There will be 3 20-lappers tomorrow night, 50 miles, 20 laps each. The last chance qualifiers to then set the stage for the duels at Daytona. tomorrow on Friday night, there will be two 60-lap, 150-mile duels. And then that will determine the lineup of the 43-car field that will battle on Saturday night. By the way, remember, Jacob mentioned this earlier. Every race, 9 p.m. Eastern, up till Saturday in the second annual NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by that towing company or Blanchard's Towing and Recovery, begins at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We will probably come on the air probably 6:45 to give you a preview of the race, preview show.
And your mugs.
And our ugly mugs are going to be on the camera. We were informed of that. Jacob, are we wearing a shirt and tie? Are we decking out? Are we going to wear a suit? Are we going to wear a shirt and tie or what?
I'm a redneck.
Jacob's
I don't even have a
birthday
suit.
cake.
I have no
Jacob's
suit. But
gonna wear a birthday cake.
I will say this: if we started at about that time, everybody that watching, they may get, the little redneck announcer may be in, he may be on there for just a little bit, depending on how good of a mood he is in, depending on if he's not ill or anything like that. So we might get David on there or whatever, let him see what's going on, see what Daddy does.
Shirt and
in
tie?
his spare time.
You gonna wear a shirt and tie? You gonna dress up?
No, not a tie.
I'll dress up. I'll dress up if you dress up.
I'll wear a collar shirt. Button up collar
We'll
shirt.
wear a collared shirt. Okay, we'll wear a collared shirt. All right.
Yeah,
there we
I'll
go.
wear that.
I'll wear
I
some
don't own
Bunchy
a suit.
Smugglers.
I don't own a suit. I don't own a tie.
When you got married, you didn't wear a suit?
I didn't wear a suit, but I had a tie on.
Never mind that.
That was,
Let's
that
not
was the
get
last
you in
time I
trouble
wore a
with
tie.
Taylor.
You wore a
Let's
tie
go
and
back to
nothing
green.
else.
I didn't want to wear one,
Ladies
but
and
anyway.
gentlemen, time. Hot kicker. Qualifier 12, 2 to go. McCullough and McCullough. PGR, McCullough Motorsports, right there. These guys know how to get it done in super speedway racing. They're on the high side with Newton and Johnson on the bottom. Here we go. Creep speed outside lane. Caution comes out. Field's frozen. It's over. Got to get to the white flag, Jacob.
Yeah, and they are trying their best to try to get there any way they can. Both the McCulloughs, clear, all clear, not anymore. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson sliding down to the inside. Adam Newton wearing out Joshua McCullough. Kenneth McCullough Jr. leads them off of turn number 4, trying to get to the white flag.
Keep an eye up top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies from Grandpa. It is Holla Daddy, Brian Chew, coming to the line. White flag in the air. One more lap to go. Final time. McCullough. Newton now to the bottom. They got to throw a blocking sandwich in. They got nowhere to go as they rumble out of 2 on the white flag.
Yeah, he went all the way down in the center with Grandpappy House, the moonshine from Granny down the double yellow line. They are door banging for the lead. Up here at the front, Adam Newton, they're wrecking behind him. Adam Newton down on the bottom side with help from Tiny Horse and Peyton Johnson. Door to door through turn 3 and 4 as McCullough and Newton.
That was that field imploding with Brian Chew. Here comes the field now. Front runners storming off 4. Adam Newton banging with McCullough. Banging. Fire. Side by side. It's going to be McCullough. And they're crashing across the line. Kenneth McCullough holds off Adam Newton. 7/1000ths of a second.
Wow.
My timing and scoring shows 0.01.
That is
unbelievable. Kenneth McCullough over Newton and Johnson. NASRA will finish second and third to MMS again.
That was close.
What a finish. McCullough, Newton, and Johnson on the podium coming up for the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race winner's circle. Jacob Reeves, wow, what a finish, man. Unbelievable. Race number qualifier 12, kind of trying to match what we saw in qualifier 10 when we came on the air tonight. Watch this again. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, what a drive by all these guys, honestly, to be able to get it back and get it clean right here. Watch, I mean, just door banging, get you some more door banging. Bagley got into Joshua McCullough. I thought that was it right there. I thought Newton was going to be in the prime seat. I mean, Kenneth McCullough had absolutely no help. They door bang, still door banging. Check them out at the line. Look at this photo finish. This is how close it was.
Watch this right there. Wow. Unbelievable. Holy hell. What a finish.
Wow.
Look at that. We've had the first race of the night be won by a hood. This one's won by at least front of a nose. Look at that. And then the field implodes behind them with Bagley and McCullough and Johnson all crashing at the finish. And Adam Newton, he'll transfer into the duels on Friday, but he comes up 7/1000ths of a second short at the finish over Kenneth McCullough. It is McCullough. It is Adam Newton. It is Ryan Johnson. We talk to them next at the conclusion of butt kicker qualifier race 12. Joshua McCullough fourth. Miles Bagley, Peyton Johnson, all in the top 5, along with Peyton Johnson in the duels, unless they made it in earlier. Brock Westmoreland, Dylan Ast, Richard Elliott, Aaron Smith the second, the top 10, Jacob. Wow.
The J.R. Miller comes home with 11th, with Buzzy Mongold in 12th, Stephen Miles, Tucker McClendon 13th and 14th, with Josh Nelms in 15th, Raul Meza in the 37 Serve Pro Cars 16th, with Dustin Shepard 17th. Holla Daddy Brian Chew ends up finishing 18th. That's the top 18, with the rest of the top 20. Owen Scrage and Data Shepard finishing 20th.
21st, we'll find Ethan Eckert, followed by Danny Barnes, Dana Ryan. Then it's going to be Charlie Morgan, Joey Creech, top 25. Dave Calvert, Chris Blanchard, Tristan Bruce, Larry McDonald, EIO, your top 30. Thanks again, as always, to Race Control, keeping this chaos and mayhem of virtual man and machine in order. And when it's said and done, it is a win by Kenneth McCullough. MMS Motorsports, we've done some of their big super speedway races before. They're a part of the PGR esports program. They got their Great American Sim Race coming up in February. And right now, we'll talk to them when we come back. Watch this one more time. McCullough, the other McCullough, sideways, almost into Johnson, throws the block on Bagley. Barney, the flagman's got to be worn out from all Sunday racing tonight. Waving the flags, look at the finish. Newton, McCullough leaning on one another, bumping, banging, ramming, gouging, winning by half of front of the car. Look at this. McCullough, we talk to him next. What a way to end qualifying races in Daytona.
That was good. That was good.
Woo. Damn it, boy.
Damn.
Them guys did hold my damn deer.
I think you've done it. Have you guys done
Everybody
it?
bailed.
Has it ever commentated before? Sounds like you.
Guys, y'all stand by. I'm gonna talk to the winner. Jacob will talk to second and third, and we will get off the air. What a hell of a finish. That was good.
That's awesome.
We still doing one question, or I mean, it's the last one. I don't know what you. what you think.
Let's just
You can extend it if you want for the last one, I guess, because we're not pushed for time. Ryan, I'm sponsoring you for the next one.
What's the next one?
The next big event.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, you're gonna have a
We're gonna
Vegemite
put Wesley's
sandwich on the
face
hood
on
of
the
that
car.
bitch.
We're gonna put Jacob's baby on the car. We're gonna
Jacob Reeves on the car. Did you say Wesley,
Yeah.
Jacob, and the baby on the car? 3 men and a baby.
We can make that happen.
What was that movie where like a bunch of grown-ups
Yeah,
were babysitting?
three men and a little lady. Yeah, three
men and a
Tom
lady.
Selleck. Tom Selleck.
Are you guys ready?
All of
5,
them, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here at Daytona, as we have been treated to some absolutely phenomenal qualifying races since Sunday night. Time flies by when you're having fun. We wrap it up now with butt kicker qualifier 12, and what a finish. 7/1000ths of a second. McCullough over Adam Newton, one of our friends of NASRA, Ryan Johnson as well. And Kenneth, representing PGR and MMS, I know you've wanted to win these duels or win these qualifying races. I know you've been on the entry list many times. What's it mean to finally break in here and get this thing and this win? But it wasn't easy. What a battle between you and Newton.
Yeah, let's go. Good job to Newton there. I know I had to get down on his door a little bit there. I seen Josh get hit there or whatever, and I knew I was a set and duck at that point. Good job by him. Yeah, man, I've been in most of them this week, and it's a relief not to have to go into duel worrying about making the main. That's huge to me. I've I've spent some money this week, but man, it's worth it.
Kenneth, I do want to ask you, and please segue this into thanking your sponsors. How different is this year's running of the road to the King of Daytona different than what it was last year, and you being a part of it?
It's a little different. Last year I think we had I think the top two or top three made it into the big show. I think it was, if I remember correctly. So you didn't have to. It just wasn't one in your end. So it definitely changed it up a lot. Love what these guys is doing over here, though, man. This is a fun event they put on.
Well, man, before I let you go, please thank your sponsors, and also please give a shameless plug to the PGR 500 that'll be coming up in February. I know you'll be a part of it.
Yeah, y'all don't miss that. That's gonna be a good show. Them guys put on an awesome show, just like they do over here. Got to thank my son there. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to get it done. I was hoping me and him and Mark Vondell, awesome job in the last race. He's a teammate. He got it done, got him a win. He's been in every race this week too. And thank y'all for doing the broadcast, and thank these guys for putting this show on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Savannah, Georgia, Kenneth McCullough, MMS McCullough Motorsports has won butt kicker qualifier number 12. The redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves, is standing by with Adam Newton and Ryan Johnson, who finished on the podium. Post-race interviews presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors.
Yeah, I mean, and odds are Adam Newton and Ryan Johnson was probably working together, so it's pretty good that I got them both right here at the same time. Adam, I'll start with you coming home with P2. Adam, what else did you need to do to be able to try to get the win, to try to get it over McCullough, other than just door bang the hell out of him and shove him all the way up into the wall?
That was going to be the only way. I was already a little bit below the yellow line when he started on my door, but at least we survived and then provided a good finish for y'all. And yeah, I was going to work with Tiny. I almost said his other name, Tiny Horse, one way or the other.
Probably said Tiny Johnson, like I messed up, said it on the broadcast. Probably I wouldn't doubt
Tiny
it.
Johnson. That's a better one right there, Tiny Johnson.
But Adam, I mean, I've seen you a couple times try to get yourself in this thing, and Johnson, and I'm pretty sure, like I said a while ago, I'm pretty sure both of y'all was working together. So I ask you this, and obviously thank your sponsors afterwards. But would you wanted, or would you have wanted anybody else in that situation to be pushing you to try to go for the win? Anybody else other than Tiny Horse?
No, Tiny Johnson, yeah, that's my teammate on Fridays, and I think the world of him. And yeah, I was going to ride or die with him. I was trying to send a text message, and it wasn't going through because of the comms being disabled. But
all righty, well, Adam Newton, buddy, congratulations on the P2. Obviously, thank your sponsors and these shout-outs.
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank Brady, because otherwise I wouldn't have been running tonight. So I definitely got to thank him and Murph's Magical Creations and my teammates, and a good win to Ken, and be my first time even getting to the duels. So it's been a good day.
Adam Newton going to try to make the most of it going to the duels. We'll go to third place finisher, Tiny Horse or Tiny Johnson, or however you want to loup at it, right there sitting in the third spot in the 38. Ryan, buddy, what a race. I mean, y'all were duking it out back and forth up there with the McCulloughs. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's the PG-13 version. Man, that was probably the best race I've had this week. Best qualifying spot I had tonight. Best chance I had to try and lock myself in. So I was, every chance that arose, I tried to take it. Except at the end there, I mean, we just need a little more pushing on the inside. I couldn't get enough to get up next to the McCulloughs, and when Adam dropped down in front of me, I was like, well, it's your chance now, buddy. And we weren't lifting until we saw God of the checkered flag. Am I right? But man, that was fun. Yeah, Ken came down and blocked, and I was kind of hoping it would stay there, and then Adam got a nose under him, and man, it was fun. It was fun battling them guys and going back and forth all race. Yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to a duel. Hopefully we can lock ourselves into this thing. This was last chance, and yeah, I lied earlier this week and said I probably wouldn't be doing anymore. But here we are.
And Ryan, I'll ask you one more question, and then obviously thank your sponsors afterwards. But right there, when y'all was coming to the line, obviously Joshua McCullough got knocked sideways, and Kenneth didn't have any help right there. It looked like when y'all come off turn 4, it's like you just went, oh, damn, like, oh, crap, like you kind of freaked out a little bit, tried to get to the back of Newton. Did you feel like when Kenneth lost his help off of Joshua that y'all might have a shot to be able to try to shove Newton up there to the front?
Yeah, hell of a drive by Josh to save it. Not once, but I think twice, maybe 3 times there. He was knocked sideways. Yeah, when I felt it on my door, because I was left, right off of 4, just trying to hold it behind Newton and give him as many pushes as I could. I was just trying to hold on and not wreck us all. Try and get a good finish for us. But yeah, I did all I could. It was a crazy finish. I'm just glad we didn't wreck until after the line. So
He'll take it all day long. Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Go ahead and thank your sponsors and any shout outs.
Yeah, just everyone in NASRA putting this thing on. It's been a blast. You guys have been the booth for broadcasting. Joshua Suss for my paint. Peyton Johnson for them pushes, because without him, I don't think me or Adam would have even been that close. And Ken for the win. And yeah, everyone tuning and watching. Hopefully we can make it in the show on Friday.
All righty, Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson coming home third. Back to you, Wes.
Well, there's the thoughts of those 3 drivers of McCullough, Newton, and Johnson. Part of our post-race interviews, as always. It is presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors, Winter Circle, Victory Lane. And with that being said, we have completed 4 straight nights, 3 nights, 3 races each of the qualifying races. We have 3 races remaining, last chance qualifiers tomorrow night. And honestly, here it is. It's doomsday for a lot of these guys. If you do not put yourself in the transfer spot tomorrow night for these 3 last chance qualifiers, Jacob Reeves, you're pretty much done for. And then you see what happens from the duels. You hear the excitement of a lot of these guys knowing they're in the duels on Friday night. And with all that said, you're still not in the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. And that trimming of the fat, thinning of the herd is not going to happen until Friday night after the conclusion of those 250 milers. Your final take of tonight, my friend.
I mean, awesome night. Honestly, my opinion, the best one that we've had so far. I mean, we had 3 straight up banger of races. I mean, photo finishes, crazy wrecks, and all 3 of them come down literally to the last lap. And that's something that everybody wanted to see out of these qualifiers, and it damn sure turned out of this. So, folks, I'll say this. If you thought this was crazy, LCQs or tomorrow night, good God almighty, that is when it is really going to shape up. That's when the emptying of that whiskey bottle is really going to kick in.
We really had a lot of fun. We came on the air with a pretty damn wild finish, and then the law offices of, McCullough, Newton, and Johnson said, hold my beer, Wesley. We're not done yet. You think that was great. Wait till you see how we send it off. And with 7 1,000ths of a second, what a finish there between those guys. Ready to watch them and see what they'll do for all these other guys that are not in the duels. There's one more chance to get in tomorrow night. We'll come on the air 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific with our coverage on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, Redneck Announcer Radio, and then, of course, on CRN, the Community Radio Network, with the last chance qualifying races. Hit that QR code. Click on that picture. If you haven't done so, get signed up. Your final opportunity is tomorrow night. As always, thank you to TJ Moore, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, everybody behind NASRA. Thanks also to Raul Meza, Robert Richards, Joshua Suss behind Race Control. For, of course, Bigglestein Hopton on production. For the Redneck Announcer, Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland. Look at the finish. Look at the way we close it out. And we'll do it again for the last chance qualifiers tomorrow. Kenneth McCullough, Adam Newton. Think about that for the next 24 hours when we come back for the finishing of the last